Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got an amazing deal that is actually only for the length of the show on a product every home should have.
On a brilliant price, better than buy one, get one free. We're talking about the Miracle Shammy. If you want the most absorbent cloth you have ever seen, that's exactly what we have got for you.
It might be for accidents, it might be for spillages, it might be just for cleaning around the house, it might be for cleaning the car. They are so versatile, but so super absorbent. The price we will explain because it is better than half price. We can never quite work it out, but perhaps we should see exactly how good it is.
The man himself is here to show us. Dave is here.
Dave. Hey, Shayley, and good evening to you, viewer. Thanks for joining us. We're just going to give you a quick blast of what's ahead. So they call it the Miracle Shammy, which is obviously a pretty strong title for a cloth, but I think it deserves it. You be the judge. This here pie dish holds about 5 cups of liquid. You try and pick that up with a sponge. It does its best, but it dribbles and dumps most of it on the floor. Take your chamois, the most super absorbent material known to man, and lay it in the mess. Watch what happens. Don't blink. It happens quickly.
Oh my word.
So they actually absorb up to 10, maybe 15 times their weight. And what I just love about it is no drips. Unlike the sponge, it locks it inside. Wow. If you thought that was good, stay tuned because it just gets better.
There's so much more to see.
You won't believe how much it holds. It virtually drinks it up, and that could be perhaps your washing machine's leaked and you don't know what to do. It will soak that up, or perhaps the puppies had a little wee. Honestly, it is fantastic. But then cut them up and use them as cloths around. Have some in the car as well to demist the inside the wheels. They are phenomenal. But price-wise, we can never quite work this buy one, get one free out.
This show bundle should cost you £40. Normally we do 2 large and 1 small, and it's £20. You'll find it on our website. However, our show post special, if you want to go for the bundle that we've got for you tonight, you're going to get 4 large and 2 small. Not even for £20. We're going to take another £1 off, so it's £19. Item number you need is there on your screen, 469893, and it's only until the end of the show. What else have we got?
What you have to do is check your baskets out really quickly. We were really busy on the phones yesterday, and I think we'll be exactly the same tonight. So please do make sure you get onto the phones and get your order in, or jump onto the website. That is the easiest way to actually shop with us, shopontv.co.uk. Now, when you go onto our website, you will find we've got our glue available, which we absolutely swear by. I fixed so many things with this glue, and the deal is great because you could then have perhaps one in the kitchen, one in the workshop. You give one to an in-law. You've got a phenomenal deal, but it's when you see it in action and see just how precisely it glues, but how it super glues.
It's a triple pack, as Hayley said, and it's super strong. Whether you're thinking DIY, you're a crafter, you're a modeler, every home should have these. It's for rubber, it's for plastic, metal, wood. You can use it on leather and ceramics.
And the great thing is it dries clear, so you never know that it has been fixed. It allows you a little bit of time to get it exactly right, and then honestly, it is fixed. It will go down to -65 degrees, up to 180 degrees. And there you go, you get the time to twizzle it to get it into the right position, then hold it. Oh, well, twizzling's good with me. And then you can see.
Is it?
Oh, it's neat. I was going to say that, but I can't say it. And you can stick things like you will not believe. Twizzle it, cure it, whatever you want to do with it. I like a bit of a twizzle, but you do whatever you like. But it gives you time to get it in the right position. Because how often do you glue that handle on and you know it's been fixed? My mum's got horses that are broken. They've got so many joints in their legs, but you can see where all the joints have been, whereas it gives you time to actually put it right so it looks correct.
So 289046, it gets you 3 of those, the Fuerza glue that we've got for you.
And look at the size of them. You can give one to the in-law, you can keep 2 for you at home. Absolutely brilliant. A glue, and when you've got that right glue and you know you can mend everything, and you can virtually use this on all and everything.
3 of those bottles for just £20. 289046 is your item number. On the website, you'll see everything. If you've been a bit chilly at night time recently,
oh my word. I mean, some people have put the heating on, and lots of people tempted to. Lots of people will not put the heating on, like my mum, until November. This I bought for mum last year. Absolutely loves it. This is a hot water bottle that you actually charge.
It's rechargeable, yeah.
So it'll never leak.
No,
you never have
sealed.
to burn yourself putting hot water in it.
It only takes 15 minutes to charge, and then it's going to last for up to 5 hours. You can take it out and about with you. It's got a hand warmer there. It's going to be brilliant when you go to bed at night. Really low running costs when it comes to charging. And like we say, it's a sealed unit, so you don't have to worry about water leaks. You don't have to refill it.
Love the fact you can put your hands in it as well. Perhaps you really do struggle with really cold hands, but charge it. And that's the charger, the little staple looking thing. Sean might correct me, but to me it looks like a little stapler. Will actually charge your hot water bottle. And then you can either pop it on your back perhaps, because I know for mum, when her back's not good, a hot water bottle makes such a difference. Pop your hands in it. You can take it out and about. You could have it in the car. Perhaps you're in a wheelchair, and when you go out and about, rather than getting cold, that can be on your lap. Your hands can be in it, and it will stay warm for how long?
Up to 5 hours on one charge.
Amazing.
And it comes in 3 different colours to choose from. You've got purple, you've got pink, and you've got grey. That's a great present for someone. 617-516 is your item
and
number.
do you know, is it 99 days to Christmas?
99 days to Christmas.
99 days till Christmas. So get those Christmas presents sorted as well, but actually give it to them early because they'll want to use it right now. On the website, you'll also see we've got heated blankets, which have always been an absolute favourite. So have a little nosy at the website. Remember, if you spend over £30, you will be able to use PayPal Pay in 3. So it's well worth putting a few different items into your basket. And that means it allows you then to get that PayPal. You've got the EcoFlow as well, which is brilliant to fix onto whatever tap you've actually got. And it allows you then to have a tap. Well, it aerates, so you use less water, but it gives you that spray function, which is absolutely brilliant. So please do not miss out on that. A really amazing product, but do grab that and put it into your basket. And as we said, you've got the opportunity then to spend over £30 and use PayPal Pay in 3. But super to have your company and super to have Dave with us. Always a pleasure. How are you, my lovely?
Fantastic.
You're so tall.
Oh, well, there is a bit of a trick to it. You know, if you stood on the box, you'd be quite tall. Go on.
Oh, look.
Isn't it great up there?
Don't you feel so important up there?
Can I just say, Hayley, hey, Super-Absorbent Shammy's here, by the way. I love a twizzle too.
I love a twizzle.
And you've
twizzle that glue.
I like the way you're breaking out the moves tonight. Can we just see the horse with the broken leg one again?
Yeah.
Because that was really good. I thought. Yeah, thank you.
That was like the fun.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
And don't forget, the deal is only till the end of the show, but then you get a little bit of wiggle room.
Wiggle room, yeah.
You've got it in your basket, but I know stock-wise this is going to absolutely fly.
It usually does.
Every home should have these.
Yes, and a lot of homes already have them. A lot of our viewers will be looking saying, is that price correct? Because it is a crazy special we have tonight, but it's the kind of product that you will use every day. You can use it wet or dry, wet for picking things up, liquid, and dry for polishing and buffing. NASCAR drivers use them. They're made in Germany, designed for washing cars originally. Hey, there's one thing I haven't done to it yet. Did you guys notice? Did you notice, viewer? What hasn't he done to it?
I haven't wrung it out.
Another move.
See that one? He hasn't squeezed it.
Squeeze it.
I've done about 4 passes of the counter here. Now it's starting to leave a little bit of a trail, and that's because it's full. So let's see what we got.
But look how much is in it.
God.
That is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's got to be handy, right? Around the home. I mean, if you spill something, maybe the kids open the fridge, drop the apple juice on the floor.
Yeah.
Could be anything, of course. Milk, tea, coffee. What about if you're having a shower with the curtain out instead of in?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Make yourself very unpopular. I think it's a guy thing, but not all guys, of course. Sponges work too. They try and pick the liquid up, but you try and pick that up with a sponge. Just can't do it. You'll be there all day, half of the night.
You have to do this, Dave. You have to try and catch it. Try and catch it.
But there is a problem there, you see.
It's not very successful.
I'm not a frog. I might sound like one tonight. I've got a bit of a cold, but unless you've got webbed fingers, you're in trouble here.
But you try,
so you're going to get a bit of a mess on the floor. What about these? I mean, you've got all kinds of mystery products under the sink, probably. Wet wipes, handy wipes, J-cloths. Handy, by the way, handy wipes. What's handy about that? All it does is spread the mess around. Try and pick up a spill with it. What a turkey. Try this. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess, and like a liquid vacuum cleaner, really, it drinks it up, locks it inside.
And you watch it drink it.
Yeah. German engineering at work here. You know what they say about those Germans?
Very clever.
They make good stuff.
Good
Quality.
stuff.
Yep, and the Miracle Chamois is no exception. So it's picked it all up and it locks it inside. No drips. One or two off my hands.
Only me and Sean. We're the only drips.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Leave that up to me. Anyway, give it a twist. It's ready to use again.
It's amazing how much it picks
And if it's
up.
dirty, straight in the washing machine. So that's good, right?
And
they
that's
will get
fantastic.
dirty.
And we do have a lot of emails incoming asking questions for this. And lots of people do say things like, what if I've soaked up something like oil or paint? Can we wash it then?
Yes, I mean, it's going to be tough on it, obviously, but you can. Oil, paint, just put it in a bucket of bleach water and it brings it back just about as good as new. Try and avoid bleaching it if you don't have to, though. It will shorten the lifespan a little bit. Use the whole length to your advantage. You see how I've opened it right up here? So if you're washing your car, you can do the boot and the bonnet in seconds, and you get that beautiful streak-free finish each and every time. They actually get better with time, you know. 3 to 5 years it'll last if you use it every day in the kitchen as a dishcloth, up to 10 years if you're using it once a week to wash your car.
Yeah.
They are fantastic.
And they dry soft. They're not like traditional chamois.
Good
are they?
point, Sean. It's good to have you on the team. Yes, if you've used animal chamois before, leather chamois, I mean, not only do they dry hard, they smell bad too.
Sting.
Smell like
we
a
used
dead
to have
horse.
one outside the back door for years, and it absolutely stank and was solid.
Yeah, because it harbours all the bacteria. You can't clean it properly, can't go in the washing machine. So leather chamois, although they're good, they can scratch your car because you know what happens? It picks up all those little particles of dirt and eventually they'll eat into the fine paintwork that you may have, for example, on Sean's Lamborghini. But, so yeah, if you're a car perfectionist, then you need these. In the washing machine when they're dirty, they always dry soft, and unlike a leather chamois, they won't smell bad and get all slimy. So you can see it picks up a lot of liquid. If you've got carpet at home, and let's face it, most of us do here in Britain, you know what happens. Accidents. 99 days until Christmas. So the party season is upon us. You might have the neighbours over for a few Christmas drinks one of these nights soon. And then, you know, after a few too many, maybe Uncle Frank from Warrington pops over, spills a drink. Could be a double scotch and water. That's my favourite, actually, by the way. But if it's whiskey, you know, you don't want to waste it, right? It could be the kids with their apple juice, Ribena, and that stains. Red wine.
Oh, the
Auntie Hayley with the red wine. Now, you can see that's a big spill. Hopefully you'll never get one that big at home.
A dog wee?
Oh, dog wee, yeah.
Yeah.
good for
Never thought of that.
Someone's got a puppy.
Nervous puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to be very patient if you're training puppies. But yes, and if it's puppy piddle, instead of like, I'll show you that in a second, but it could be just about anything. Underneath the carpet, I want you to see that.
That's what we don't see.
That's what you can't see at home.
That goes through to your wooden floor.
It's going to rot the hardwood floors.
Yeah.
If it's in the car, it could rust.
Yeah.
The first thing you reach for when you spill a drink?
Yes.
What's that? Another drink. Another drink.
Oh, shocking.
Poor Hayley. She's in red hot form tonight. Kitchen towels, whatever you can find, right? These are very popular though. The problem is you use these once, they last 5 seconds. They're not designed for this, by the way. They get wet, they fall apart, they go in the rubbish. And then what do? We go and get some more. You know, 2 double rolls a week. They've never been cheap, but they're really expensive now. So you can spend over £300 a year on these just to throw them in the rubbish. Save a tree, reach for your chamois. Remove the excess liquid, a little bit of pressure with your hands. And for Hayley's example, if it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet instead. A little bit of common sense. Not on the puppy, obviously. Poor little thing. Is that you that said that, Sean?
Never.
We flip it over, do the other side. You can see the carpet change colour. Now, remember that drink the neighbours spilt on the floor? No need to waste it. Don't get mad. Take it back into the kitchen when they're not looking and straight back into the glass.
Oh, Dave.
Little trick I learned in New Zealand, you see. We do things a bit different down under.
It's a carpet, all sorts in it.
Yeah, don't worry about that. The carpets and everything you find in there, you put that through a coffee filter first before you give it back to them in the glass. I'm just kidding, of course I am. I'm going to leave that there for a second. We have to do it twice because that was a big spill. This time, you'll see the colour change back to normal.
And you hardly put any pressure on it.
And how long did it take? 10 seconds maybe? But what everyone wants to know and wants to see is what about that big spill, that big mess underneath that was going to rot the floorboards?
I mean, that is a
Bone dry.
And how does it do that? It draws the liquid up.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? And that's exactly what's happening. They call it capillary action. So it draws the liquid from below the carpet, brings it to the surface, and yeah, straight into the cloth. And there's the whole drink pretty much back in the glass. So if it was a pint, well, Uncle Frank, he'd get 3/4. He was my favourite, Uncle Frank, back home. Always used to come over on a Friday, spill the drinks everywhere. Yeah, bless him. Anyway, fantastic. You may be asking yourself, well, what do we get for our money?
What do we get, Dave?
Well,
Thanks for asking, Sean. I was almost out of breath. So, our regular price,
You've only got 3 more hours, it's fine.
£20. Well, I've got myself in trouble, haven't I, by pointing out your wiggle. You're going to pick on me now. Yeah. Made in Germany. Make sure it's got the stamp. There are a lot of cheap imitations out there at the moment. So these are the originals. So you get one for the house. Cut it into quarters for dishcloths. They are massive. You can cut them to any size you want, 70 by 50 centimetres. This one, keep it whole for use on your car. So also...
Could be in the boot for your dog's paws before they get back in the car.
There's a good idea.
Got the horrible weather coming, the rain and stuff.
Yeah, if you've got a dog, you need these.
Great.
Probably already got one.
Them with them, yeah.
Yes, definitely. This is the blue Miracle Window Chamois, a $4.99 value. Same material, but a slightly tighter weave, meant to be better on windows. But believe me, you can use the orange ones on windows too. So that's our regular deal. You get all that for $20. And you can still buy that package on the website this evening. I'm not sure what the item number is, but don't use it. Don't make that mistake. Some people do. The one you want is 469893, and guess what happens then?
What happens?
You get twice as many. Yay. We double it. Buy one, get one free. I said you buy one,
you get one free.
So now you got 4 big jumbo sheets, identical to the one I use, 2 blue ones, and just to go absolutely crazy, we thought we'd take £1 off as well. So it's buy one, get one free, but £1 off. I don't quite know how to
But only for the show.
That.
The clock is on the screen.
Apart from insanity. It's insanity, isn't it?
It is absolutely crazy.
Jump in while the water's warm, because they won't last.
Whilst you got the deal, the end of the show, the stock will go back up in price. You've got incredible value for money, but you've got something that is so super versatile and so super absorbent. And whether it's for washing cars and caravans or drying furniture, you know, when people are coming round and all of a sudden the heavens have opened, you can dry the furniture. You're out for a walk, have a bit in your pocket to dry the bench before you sit down. We were saying about dog wheeze, brilliant for that, and then they're machine washable.
Yeah, straight into the washing machine. The other great thing, like we said, they always dry soft and they're ready to go again. Just pop them on the line and air dry them. Hayley was talking about drying dogs off.
Brilliant for that.
As a dog towel, because they're so absorbent.
Because when we let my brother's dogs out a couple of months ago, and it rained, so they were soaking wet, and there was towels by the door. Rub them with a towel, and the towel's soaking, but the dog goes like this, and it's still wet. Whereas actually you dry them with this, because it's so absorbent, it really dries them down. So have one in the boot of the car before they get back in the car after a walk and things. It's brilliant.
Got to talk about the price again for you. It's a brilliant bundle. It only lasts until the end of the show. Now, the item number you need is at the top of the screen, 469893. You can order on the website, shopontv.co.uk, or the phone, 03333 241 241. What do you get? You get everything that you see here in front of us. Normally, it's 2 large and 1 small for £20, but we double that amount. You get 4 large, 2 small. You get the instruction.
You get a year's warranty, and I love the small ones. These are great for your seeing glasses and your sunglasses. I cut those up and put them in my glasses case because they are the best for cleaning glass. But great for cleaning glass, you know, whether it's windows, mirrors, because they're completely smear-free as well. But that spillage, that accident, and it might be the washing machine or defrosting the freezer.
Defrosting the freezer, yeah.
We did Mum's the other week, and I was terrified. You know, all the water was defrosting, but it was going under the fridge. I think it's going to get to the actual, the electrics. Yeah. So I was putting towels down. The towels were soaked, but the water was still running. These absolutely amazing in those situations.
And again, it's better than half price. So £19 gets you 4 large and 2 small, but only for the duration of the show. Add it into your basket right now. We've got some great products on the show. The reviews for these, however, have been brilliant. Let's take a look at some of the reviews that we've got. This is from John. While watching your show tonight on the Miracle Chamois, I knocked over a cup of coffee on my caravan floor. very wet, big puddle. Of course, I reached for my Miracle Shammy, job done. Satisfied customer, what a brilliant product. Next one from Phoenix P. I ordered some of these a while ago as I do a lot of plumbing work for my business, and I was initially skeptical about whether they would be as good as they appeared. I'm more than happy to say they work brilliantly and have saved me from using paper towels, which I previously relied on. They're well worth getting. I can't imagine anyone being disappointed with them. And
that's great, isn't it? Trade-wise, yeah, really, really good.
If you're a plumber,
idea.
oh my goodness.
But you'll think of loads of situations. They're great as well to go under your bathroom mat, because often you'll have a shower in the night, go to the toilet during the night, and the bathroom mat's still wet. It won't be if that's underneath.
And Ross said this: I had a small leak in my front room from the roof, and it went all over the carpet. However, used the Miracle Shammy, it dried instantly and also helped keep the carpet dry whilst it kept leaking. Just bought some more. They're amazing. Remember, 4 large, 2 small, better than half price for £19.
Machine washable, honestly, they dry so super soft. They're even better once you've washed them, and they last like you won't believe. And leave some of them large, but cut some of them up to use as dishcloths and things. They're really good in the salad tray as well, in your actual fridge, to stop the salad going over so quickly in your vegetables.
All the condensation.
Yeah, there's so many reasons to have these. Every home should have them. So pop this in your basket, but don't forget, if you spend over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, and you might want to add some of the other items we've got.
And we've got the EcoFlow on the show.
This
is brilliant. It's a tap adapter. It makes your tap look a bit designery, but it's also really practical because it aerates the water, and you've also got a shower flow as well as the regular flow. Now, you do get 2 for $19.99, 168901.
So you could have one in the kitchen, one in the utility. You could keep one. You could give one to the parents or in-laws. It's been designed so it comes with lots of different fixings, so it should fit onto whatever tap you've got at home. We actually completely had our tap taken out and a new one put in just to get this functionality, so we could have that shower function and the fact that you could move the actual tap.
Yeah, the shower flow or the aeration. The aeration's going to save you water, but it's not going to change the flow or the pressure of the water. The fact that it rotates 360 degrees means it's brilliant for washing out the sink,
yeah,
but rinsing as well.
I love the shower function for rinsing veg and fruit and things like that, for sort of before you put your plates into the dishwasher and rinsing them down. I absolutely love this and wish we'd had this before we changed 2 taps to get exactly what you're seeing here. And so many people mention the quality. Italian brand, and honestly, the quality of them is absolutely incredible. And it gives you a really modern looking tap, doesn't it?
A real designer look to the tap. And remember, the price on your screen is for 2 of them. So 168901 at $19.99, you'll get 2 of the tap adapters, and all the little adapters included depending on what kind of tap you've got.
So you can use it in 2 different ways. You've even got the aerated, and that, as we were saying, allows you to use less water, but you don't lose sort of the power. But what you'll also find as well, it doesn't splash like often a tap will. But then you've got that shower function as well. And the fact that it will manoeuvre then, it's 360 degrees. So if you want to shower down the whole of the sink, you can do. Do not miss out on that. It's always been an absolute favourite. You can order on the phones, or you can order on the website. The website is one of the best ways, and you'll have a little nosy at absolutely everything then. Remember, Shammy wise, and we're busy already, go for the first one, which is the buy one get one free. The glue is already busy as well. We've got some really great items. I would say this is what everybody needs at home show tonight.
It's a household's essentials show, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So £19 gets you 2 large.
There's the glue. I love those
4
glues.
large and 2 small. And there's the glues, the triple pack of glues for £20. Great price points as well on tonight's show. But we've got to get back to our show special and show you just how good it is. You are the show special.
Thank you. I think really the chamois. Thank you, Hayley. Everyone likes to be told that once in a while, don't they? You're special too. But this is really special. This is the super duper double whammy super absorbent super chamois, all the way from Germany. Yeah. Yeah, they've designed many, many years ago for washing cars. You know, Shayley and myself, we used to do a lot of exhibitions for years and years, right? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the longest standing now demonstration item in the UK. We always had the V-slicer and a few others. But the chamois always been around, and it still is, and over 40 years now.
Yeah.
Gosh, is it-
I haven't been demonstrating it that long, but yes, it's been around a heck of a long time, and I think that tells us something, doesn't it? It keeps coming back for more people consume it, they stand by it, and you don't have to take our word for it, obviously. Have a look at the testimonials on the website, a few of which have just been read out. But watch this, if you're defrosting your fridge or freezer at home, fantastic. In fact, I couldn't imagine doing it without these now. But some of those spills, you know, that just happen and you really don't want them, maybe a dishwasher floods or the toilet on a bad day.
Oh, don't.
Me, sometimes I take a shower with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside, so use it as a bath mat. Might not be the prettiest bath mat you've ever
You could put it
used.
under your bath mat,
Underneath,
couldn't you?
not a bad
'Cause
shout.
There's nothing worse than when you have a bath at night or a shower at night and then you get up during the night to go to the toilet and the bath mat's still wet and all
Soggy
your
socks.
feet and all your socks.
There are worse things,
There are.
but yeah, it is pretty bad.
World problem with that.
But yeah, that is bad. Sponges work too, anyway. They pick liquid up, bless them, but they can't do the job. I mean, this is probably as close as you're going to get, and it drips and
Oh,
dribbles
you have
everywhere.
to put your hand under though. You're not doing it right.
No, I'm sick of that. Don't want to wear it out and say the same thing over and over
you do.
again.
No, we don't do that.
People are going to say that.
All right.
You have to put your hand under.
Yeah, but
It's no
look,
good.
put your hand under it, and then the old
Boss it enough.
the anti-frog problem comes in. You see, frogs might be good at it, but sponges, they just can't do the job. Bless them. And if you think about it, this could be orange juice, something the kids have spilt, and now it spreads a sticky mess all over the floor, gets stepped around all over the home. It's a nightmare. Take your chamois instead, lay it in the mess. It absorbs more than any material known to mankind.
Don't look away.
Just
You
drinks
see
it up.
drink it. You do, yeah.
Yeah, and what I love about it is not only does it pick the liquid up, it locks it inside so you can carry it over to the sink at your leisure, and there's no mess on the floor. Fantastic. Give it a twist, ready to use again. If it's dirty, it goes in the washing machine. Look how big they are, by the way. So use the whole length, open it up for your windows, your shower screens, patio doors, the windscreen of your vehicle, of course.
Yes.
No streaks or smears. Keep your vision clean if you're driving home from work and you've got condensation.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, it could actually save your life. Keep your vision clean so you don't crash.
We can't guarantee
We tend to-
that,
We can claim
obviously.
I tend to exaggerate,
does
it's part of the
help,
job.
doesn't it?
Anyway,
Inside your windscreen.
no streaks.
That's what I love. that
On the
it's
carpet,
dry.
this is the bit that got me the first time I saw it. Accidents happen. Nervous puppy dogs get excited. There's Spot with the wet tail. Bless them. Not their fault, but it's very unfortunate. We've got a big dog, a boxer, and well, she's, you know, toilet trained now, but as they get older, what do they call it? Incontinence.
Yeah.
Bless them. And so, you know, it's not their fault again, but
Not just the dogs.
well, so you've got a mess there. If it's not the dog, the worst animal of them all, the party animal. Everybody knows one. Uncle Frank with the 12-year-old Scotch, Auntie Hayley with the red wine. The kids, youngsters, bless them, with their Ribena fruit juice. Now, you've noticed this is a jumbo-sized spill, too big for the carpet. And let's hope you never get one this big at home. But of course, I'm trying to make the ultimate mess here. Take a look underneath the carpet.
Oh, wow. That's
Ay,
what you can't see.
crikey. The hardwood floors have seen better days.
Or that could be leaking through down to downstairs.
Oh, imagine that. If you're on the third floor and it goes one level down through the down lights and starts taking out electrics, very unpopular. The first thing you reach for when you spill a drink, well, a lot of people use these. And I'm not going to tell you you'll never use paper towels again, but you're going to use a heck of a lot more. And let's face it, that can only be a good thing on so many levels. They're a waste of money. They last 5 seconds, they fall apart, we throw them in the rubbish. So save a tree and use your chamois. Remove any excess liquid first. Please remember this, because if you use them dry, they still work, but not quite as well.
So the top tip, they're damp, but wring them out so they're not soaking wet.
Yeah, and then if you don't wring them out and they don't work properly, that's the first time you'll remember me, the nice man from New Zealand. Not Australia. Just saying. Anyway, you can see it draws the liquid up from below. That's capillary action. No paper towel can do that. So in seconds, let's see what we got.
And you've hardly put any pressure on that.
That's right. And
look how much it's...
Gosh.
It just draws it up,
And it doesn't,
it?
like Dave said, it doesn't drip. It holds
Yeah.
it on.
that drink's ready to go back in the glass again.
Oh,
Ready,
okay.
yeah.
I'm not going to say that all night long. But anyway,
Turn to my...
we do it one more time. And this time, what everyone wants to see is the floor underneath. And I'm hoping,
was
in fact,
soaking.
I'm pretty confident it'll be bone dry. You think about it, you only have to use this cloth once for a spill like that.
Look at that.
It's paid for itself, hasn't it? Treat yourself. You'll bless the day they came through your front door because they're just that good. They really are.
And a brilliant bundle that we've got for you.
Yeah,
for
what
the
do
show.
we get, Dave?
Crazy special. What do we get? Thanks for asking, Hayley. Yeah, regular price £20 for 2 big orange ones and a blue one.
And
Fantastic
they are
value.
big, aren't they? So you can cut them down if you want to.
They're massive, 70 by 50 centimetres.
Yeah.
I'm not a small guy and it covers most of me. You can cut them down to any size you want. Keep one in its original size, at least one. You get so many, you can do what you want with them, really. But there's one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house. This is our regular deal, by the way, just 2 of them. That can be 4 great dishcloths. And the blue one is a $4.99 window chamois. That goes in as well. There is an item number for just this package. Be careful that you don't order that because tonight's super special. For no extra cost, in fact, for a little bit less, we give you twice as many. So now you've got 4 of the big jumbo sheets, 2 blue ones for £19. Fantastic value.
I mean, that's crazy because it's £20 for one set. You're getting 2 sets for
19.
Yeah.
It's
not even buy one get one free. It's £1 off buy one.
That's not phenomenal value. That's phenomenal value. And if you're thinking, do I really need that many? Well, think of it this way. There's one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house, cut them up for dishcloths. If you've got a dog, perfect. Use that one for dogs, or
drying the paws.
or you could have that under the sink in case disaster strikes. You may never need to use it.
Could be under the dog bowl because they splash it everywhere.
There's a good idea.
Yeah, you see.
Good at this. You've got a big future in the game. And the last one, well, that could be if they're all in the washing machine, because they do go in the washing machine, that can be your spare. Or maybe jumpers.
Jumpers?
Jumpers.
Good.
It's just about the season for this. Big woolly jumpers like this. When you wash them, you can't put them in the tumble dryer, right? Because they shrink.
Right.
So take your wet jumper, roll it up nice and tight in a chamois like this. You might have to do this 2 or 3 times, but eventually 20 minutes, maybe an hour.
That's
maximum.
Great, isn't it?
Your jumper is bone dry and ready to wear again.
Like heavy sweatshirts and things like that sometimes can get quite smelly if you try and dry them in the house.
Properly.
Yeah, and how else are you going to do it, right? We use bath towels. You've got a soggy towel, or you put them on a coat hanger and hang them up somewhere, and then you've got shoulder pins sticking out the side.
Or perhaps
and
you've
it
got
takes
a favourite,
days, doesn't it?
wash it and you want to wear it straight away, you can dry it.
If the weather's damp,
back on.
it's a bit of a pain in the utility room, isn't it? So you take your chamois and roll up your garments in there, the ones you can't put in the tumble dryer.
And it draws the liquid out. Remember, you're getting 4 large and 2 small, better than half price because you're getting an extra £1 off, and it's just £19. So 469,893. Super absorbent on things like garden furniture. If you put them under the pet bowl, if the pet has an accident, you can soak that up and then put the cloth in the washing machine.
Great thing is it is washable, so pop it into the washing machine and they dry super soft. They wash brilliantly. Hang them out, they dry super soft for you to use time and time and time again. But like we were saying, for drying dogs, drying their feet, drying the dog itself, they are absolutely brilliant. They're just so versatile. And the deal, whether you keep all of this, and I think perhaps most of you will, or whether you split some, I kept some for me, gave some to Mum, because when we did defrost her freezer, it was an absolute nightmare trying to get the water with towels, whereas now she's got these, which makes it so much easier because they're so absorbent.
Washing machine got stuck and you have to manually drain out the water. You can't believe how much water's in there.
Yeah.
But these were brilliant for that.
And manually doing it.
Do you want to go now? You can leave now. What a deal we've got for you, just £19.
Tell the story. You do, you have to pull it out. You have to try and tip it up.
I did all
and
that
then,
on my own because you were out as usual.
And it goes everywhere. Whereas Sean, you see, better than a wife. Sean got his cloth and it's soaked up all the water.
We also can't make that claim. Just £19 gets you 4 large and 2 small cloths. 469,893 is your item number. And now is the time to go for it because it's a show special on that price at £19 only until the end of the show.
And we can never quite work out the deal when they allowed us to do this. And they only allow us to do it. It's always time limited. So you've only got the show and it's better than a buy one free, get one free. It does come with a 1-year warranty as well. You've got loads of ideas of how to use it, and remember, machine washable, so you'll use them time and time and time and time again. Every home should have these.
We've got some great items on the show. Just go to the website, shopontv.co.uk, and you'll see everything that we have available. You'll see our YouTube channel there. If you want to click and subscribe, you'll be able to watch all the previous shows. But household essentials, the tap adapter that we've got there, the Fuerza Fix glue is brilliant. If you want to go for that, that's a triple pack for £20. But it's also been a bit chilly at night, hasn't it?
Oh, my word.
The temperature has really dropped at night. So we've got some heated blankets, and we've got a rechargeable hot water bottle that's absolutely brilliant. However, we don't have a huge amount of stock. Take a look at the different colour options. It comes from Carmen. It comes with a 3-year warranty as well, which is brilliant.
Which is incredible. For $19.99, oh my goodness, I've just popped it on my lap. It is absolutely fantastic. It charges in around about, it'll take about 15 minutes to charge, but then it will last up to 5 hours. And the great thing is, it's a hot water bottle that you don't have to worry about physically putting hot water into it. You don't have to worry about it leaking because the water is fixed in there and it will always stay in there. You actually charge it like you would charge your mobile phone in a way, and it warms it up, and the warmth is amazing.
And they're super safe because they're sealed.
Ooh.
So the fact that it's sealed means that you never have to change the water, obviously, but it'll never leak.
And how often has that happened to you? You've woken up in the night, didn't put the top on quite right, and your pyjamas are soaking wet, and you think, what's... And it's your hot water bottle. Or you scolded yourself. I've done that a few times, tipping it in a little bit too fast, and it all comes bubbling out. So you never have to deal with hot water. You just charge it up, which is fantastic.
And the charger that Hayley was talking about is brilliant. It does look like a little stapler.
It does, doesn't it?
You just pop that onto the actual bottle. There's your 3 pins that it attaches to. That illuminates, and it takes 15 minutes to charge. And once it's charged, it stays warm for up to 5 hours.
So you could go out for the day, for the afternoon. Perhaps you've got a relative in a wheelchair and they always get freezing cold. My mum gets the coldest hands. They virtually go white and blue. So I love the fact you've got the little pocket. And when we go out, can take this in the car. We went and sang Christmas carols, didn't we, over Christmas?
Yes, we did.
And it was freezing and it was all outdoors. But Mum sat there with a little hot water bottle for the whole of the service, and it was absolutely brilliant.
A great gift as well at $19.99. It comes in 3 different colours. You've got the pink, the purple, or you've got a grey option as well if you want to go for these. 617516 is the item number. A brilliant gift for you or for someone else.
And great whether you want to take this to bed to warm, whether you want to sit and watch the TV. Perhaps you're just not putting the heating on yet and you're sitting cold, and it's not good to get cold. Once you get cold to the bone, it takes you forever to get warm again. So allowing you to have that warmth so affordably, so quickly. Or perhaps you're like me, sometimes you suffer with a bit of tummy ache. I always find that little bit of warmth really helps. Or perhaps it's your back after you've been gardening. That warmth on your back can be really quite soothing.
Yeah,
so
really nice,
so many reasons to use a hot water bottle, but the great thing is not having to deal with the hot water or the kettle. You just charge this. The water's sealed. It'll never leak.
I think for safety, it's a great little thing if you're worried about someone who you're going to give it to. As we say, 15 minutes to charge, and it'll last up to 5 hours. And it only costs about 12p to charge, depending on your operator and whatever tariff.
5 hours worth of warmth, because hot water normally sort of cools down quite quickly, doesn't it? But this actually keeps it warm for such a long time, and it's got a 3-year warranty as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And Carmen, a brand that I know you will have heard of. So if you do want to go for that, you have got the purple, the pink, and you have got the grey, but what you do need to do is shop really smartly for that whilst the stock is available. Something else which at this time of year, going into the winter months and thinking ahead, don't like to say it, but it is only 99 days till Christmas.
Oh my!
So get some Christmas presents sorted right now, and you can split the cost with PayPal, paying 3. These are heaven.
Now, these are heated blankets. Now, we're going to confuse you a little bit now. because pink and blue are the options we've got here in the studio, but they're already not in stock. But we do have a grey option available.
It's always the favourite, actually,
is,
which I think is probably why we haven't got one live in the studio. And yeah, we have sold every last one. But they have got it available for you to buy. That is your colour option, but exactly the same as what we're seeing, but in a grey. Really easy controls. Bought one of these for Mum, and my mum hates remote controls. She gets confused. Really simple, isn't it, to use it?
You've got a power button in the middle, then on one side you've got the temperature level, and on the other side you've got the timer. So if you want to pop it on for 1 hour on the timer, it'll switch off after an hour. It's completely up to you how you use it. The great thing about these blankets are they're a super soft fleece. And as we say, the one we've got available for you is a grey option. You'll see it on the website, 946307. It's super plush, super soft, and at $44.99, brilliant price.
Nice colour option to go with sort of any sort of whatever decorations you've got at home, whatever your decor is. The lovely thing is they are machine washable. So after a time, we bought one for your dad, didn't we, a few years ago, and he absolutely loved it. But after a time, he ended up having it on virtually all day through the winter. Whether he was watching TV, whether he was eating his dinner. So it got a bit grotty at times. So you can take the controls off and pop it in the washing machine. Yeah. But that's so true, even through the summer months, sometimes at night, his front room could be really, and the back room actually, could be really chilly, couldn't they, on a summer evening?
Yeah, so it just takes the edge off.
Use it all the time.
And honestly, at this time of year now, the temperature seems to really drop at night time already, doesn't it? So these are invaluable. When you do detach the remote control, don't worry about the electrics, because this is bonded, it's sealed. You don't have to worry. This whole thing, including this section here, will go in the washing machine. And then when you want to use it again, just pop that back in, and that's your electrics back attached.
And you've very much got a half price deal there. Should be £100. Well, better than half price. $44.99 is your deal. And of course, you've spent over £30, so you can split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3, which is £16.98. That's the first of your 3 payments. So do not miss out on getting this. Remember, the grey option is what we've got available for you. Grey, I think, a colour that will go in anybody's homes, and really easy controls. You can switch it on for up to 9 hours. So perhaps you're going to have a little lay down and you think, well, I'll probably fall asleep, but if you only want to have it on for a couple of hours, you can. And the nice thing is you can get it to the temperature that's right for the season. So if it's really chilly, whack it up to number 9, which I always do. But then if it's, you just want a little bit of warmth, you can go from 1 up to 9 to get that right temperature for you.
So it's great, like you say, whatever time of year you're talking about. Remember, we've only got it available in grey now at $44.99, and the grey's the most versatile and great if you're giving it as a gift, because you don't need to know what kind of decor that you've got. We've got some great items on the show, like we say. shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way for you to shop. The glue that we've got on the show is a really versatile bit of kit.
Every home needs a good glue, and it might not only just be for a home, it might be for business as well, it might be for your workshop. Perhaps you're a crafter or a modeler or a handyman, and this glue is incredible. It sticks virtually all and everything. Industrial strength, so whether it's rubber or aluminium or card or ceramics or glass, it cures in seconds, but it gives you time to maneuver it, so you can always get it exactly in the right position. But the other great thing is, because it dries completely clear, you don't know it's been fixed. With so many things, when you do fix them, you can see they've been fixed. And as well, temperature-wise, it will then go down to a minus 65 degrees up to 180 degrees. This is where the curing, or you can give it a little bit of a wiggle, and it allows you to get it exactly right, and then you've got that incredible secure stick.
Yeah, and it's across the board, all different kinds of materials. It's a real household special, this, for whatever kind of job you're thinking of. Like you can see there, cures in seconds. It's that industrial strength that you've got there, and it dries clear, which is brilliant. The fact it dries clear means it doesn't show where the mistakes have been made.
Waterproof once dry as well. Remember, you get 3 of these. You could keep a couple, one for in the house, one in the work shed, one to take to work, one you could give to an in-law or to your parents. And that gives you an idea of all the things that it's suitable. It's easier really just to look at the bottom and see what it's not suitable for, because it virtually glues all and everything.
And you are getting 3 of them for just £20. 289046.
And you always need a
item
good
number.
glue, don't you? And sometimes it's so frustrating when you haven't got the right glue. And sometimes they only glue paper, some only glue cards, some only glue ceramics, whereas you've got that glue that does all and everything.
Now we've got to get back to our show special that you see in front of us. This is the Miracle Shammy. It's the most absorbent cloth I have ever seen because it literally drinks up liquid, doesn't it?
It does. So if you have that accident, if the washing machine leaks, in an instant you can soak that water up. If you've got a puppy and they've had a little whittle on the floor, it allows you, not only on the hard floors, but it will work on carpets as well. The kids have knocked a drink over. But then they're great as dishcloths, they're great for cleaning cars, they're great for, perhaps you're out and about and walking a lot, but when you want to sit down, it's a damp day, those benches soaking wet, you're going to get wet bottom, aren't you? Whereas you could have a bit of this in your pocket, and honestly, it'll dry that bench in an instant.
No one wants a wet bottom.
Don't want a wet bottom.
Nobody wants
Not
a wet bottom. The bundle, the deal that we've got for you is brilliant. 4 large, 2 small. Should be £40. It's down to £19, but only for the duration of the show. 469893 is your item number. So many different uses, whether it's just absorbing spillages or accidents, whether you're using it on the car.
Well, originally designed for a car caravan, perhaps it's your work vehicle. In an instant, you can sort of clean it and dry it down as well. Outdoor furniture, like we were saying, or a bench when you're out for a walk. If you've got a dog, put it under the bowl. You know how they splash the water everywhere. But any accidents like a wee, they're machine washable. So you can throw that in the washing machine, and actually they come out even better. When they dry, they're super soft, not like a regular chamois. But what they're really good for as well, if you've got dogs, you definitely need these for drying the dog down, for drying their feet before they get into the car and things.
Absolutely. And they
The
always...
towel just doesn't do it, does it?
No, and for camping, I know we're kind of out of the camping season now, but they make a good camping towel as well.
Right.
Instead of having to take a proper towel with you,
Yeah.
they dry quickly. But if you've got dogs, just get them. You won't regret it. They are fantastic. And thanks for joining us once again. It's the Miracle Shammy, made in Germany. Please look for the stamp if you're ever buying them in the future. There's a lot of cheap imitations out there, but this is the original, designed for washing cars, as we say. But bigger vehicles too, if you're lucky enough to have them. Boats, campers, caravans, and Hayley just mentioned caravans, but not just for cleaning them, inside the caravan as well. You know, when you rock up to the campsite and it's hard to get the beast level, then you have a shower and the water runs everywhere. Inside the caravan, absolutely brilliant. Of course, if it rains, you get the odd leak too.
Yeah.
Inside
and condensation on the windows and things. Great.
Yes, in the windscreen of your vehicle on a frosty morning. Could save your life. But if you spill something, you know, maybe you open the fridge and drop a drink on the floor, or somebody else does. The kids, little youngsters make a mess, don't they? Now you'll see it's leaving a trail now. I don't know if you also noticed I haven't wrung it out yet. So when it's full, this is what it does. Let me show you what we got.
And have a look how
that quick application.
That's amazing.
So if you're washing the car, fantastic. But what about around the home? A leaky pipe under the sink, a radiator that leaks, a shower curtain on the outside instead of the inside, condensation on the windows. You know, the list goes on. Maybe you're having a barbecue and the rain comes down just as the guests arrive. You can wipe down all your equipment with it as well. Try and pick it up with a sponge. They do work, but they leak, don't they? Drip and dribble, make a bigger mess. The chamois doesn't leak and it absorbs more than any material. Just wring it out, fold it in a pad. The more times you fold it, the more it absorbs.
Don't look away.
And watch what happens. Like a thirsty camel.
You see it, drink it. Yeah.
Drinks it up. And like any good camel, it locks it inside. You can walk around for days with it. No drips. That's got to be useful though, right? Seriously. So if it's a sticky drink that's been spilt, you won't spill it elsewhere. Give it a twist, it's ready to use again. In the washing machine if it's dirty, and let's face it, they do get dirty, and you can bleach them if you have to. Don't put them in the tumble dryer or they shrink.
Okay.
Here's one I made earlier.
You're joking.
Just kidding. They don't shrink that badly. That's a free sample from the exhibitions. I thought I'd throw that in. By the way, could you pass me that green sheet? It's the only one that isn't wrinkled. If you forget any of this, including the washing instructions, like don't put it in the dryer and stuff, you get a 1-year satisfaction guarantee with your purchase. That's right, a 1-year satisfaction guarantee
with a cloth, that's
on
amazing.
your cloth.
Isn't that amazing?
Not that you'll ever use it, nobody does. But also there's instructions on there too, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Use the whole length to your advantage. When you're washing the car, you get the job done fast. windows.
And you get the car dry so you can then put the wax on.
Good idea. Waxing and polishing, use it dry, or for detailing on the dash.
Of course, you could use it to wash the car and to dry the car, and then you could use one to polish the car.
Well, you get so many, you could wash the neighbour's car and do the same as well. Really, don't lend them to a neighbour though, they won't come back. Streak-free finish every time. The neighbour will come back, but the chamois won't. Anyway, just for clarity, I'm going to do the carpet now. We've all got carpet, right? And some of it very expensive, hundreds of pounds per square metre.
Yeah.
So if something like this happens, the nervous puppy gets excited, Spot with the wet tail, or the big dog Rover, the golden reliever. Good one. Yes, all the bad jokes are coming out now.
What was the other one we got?
We got
one.
Was it an Alsatian?
Alsaturation.
Alsaturation.
Yes.
Well done,
Like
Sean.
that one.
Well
Yeah.
done.
If you have any others for us,
Email in, yep.
yeah, do let us know.
We need
There's
some
the
new
Great Drain,
Great Drain.
the Irish Wetter.
That's a good
But and the
one.
worst animal of all, the party animal. And they do tend to come out at this time of night. So someone that spills a drink. Don't you notice too, though, if the neighbour comes over and spills a drink on your carpet, it's always in the middle of the room.
It's so true.
Never off to the side. We can
No,
put a bit
where
of
you can hide
furniture
it,
on it.
yeah.
So you can remember them, not so fondly, for a long time to come. And if this is expensive carpet, you know, you get that sinking feeling. How are we going to clean it? Of course, what you don't see, and this is the bit that concerns us the most, especially if you could see it, underneath. It doesn't stay on top very long, and that's the real problem.
yeah,
The
that's
hardwood
good,
floors
on your floors.
would go through to the level below if you're in a tall building. And of course, then we've got to get rid of it. The panic sets in, you run to the kitchen, what do you find? Usually kitchen towels, maybe the tea towel, the loo roll. Ever been there in a moment of desperation?
And it all falls to pieces. It's the worst thing.
And how many do you need to even get close to cleaning up the mess? I mean, I'm going to take a couple because I've got to buy the gosh darn things all the time. But you use them once, that's the problem. They last 5 seconds, and it's not designed to do what you're asking it.
No.
All it does is push the mess further down. The mess is still there, by the way. Then we've got to go and get more. 2 double rolls a week, over £300 a year.
Don't.
And that's what we call cash in the trash. Take your chamois, you'll use it over and over. When it gets dirty, it goes in the washing machine. It'll last 3 to 5 years if you use it every day. Up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car. Now we're going to do something a little bit different this time, hands-free cleaning, just to show off the capillary action. So I just drop that on the mess. You can see it drawing liquid in from the sides. That's the capillary action. Flip it over, do the other side. And what it's doing is it pulls the liquid from below, brings it to the surface. He's talking rubbish, I can hear you saying that already. But here's the proof. Seeing is believing. Amazing,
You
right?
didn't put any pressure on that.
Didn't touch it really
No.
until I picked it up. We'll do it twice because it was a big spill. And the great news is, underneath the carpet, remember that big mess? Unbelievable. It's bone dry already.
Look
I have
at
to
that.
say, isn't it nice to find a cloth that really works for a change?
Really works.
It really
Really
does.
works.
So time limited offer. Check it out on our website, shopontv.co.uk. Make sure you go for the first item on the list because it is a buy one, get one free, and you save an extra £1 as well. So the first one, the big bundle at £19 is the deal you want to go for. And that should be £40. Remember, at the end of the show, it will go back up in price.
Saving more than you're spending. Make sure you add it into your basket right now. 469893 is the item number. It is the show special, like we say, so it only lasts at that price for the duration of the show. You can check everything out on the website. We've got some great products available for you. A great
Busy on a
array
few,
of products.
Yeah. All things that are necessities for your home, really, and could be things that really solve a real problem. Whether it's decent glues that you want, whether you want to change the whole tap and you'd love a tap that sprays and you can twizzle it around the sink, whether it is those accidents, those spillages, and you want something super absorbent, we've got it all on our website. And remember, if you spend over £30, you will get PayPal Pay in 3. So it's well worth going to the website and having a little nosy at everything because there might be a few other items you want to pop into your basket. But this deal, the deal is only for the show. So we're going to join ITV in a moment and then STV. That's when we'll get really busy. So then it will be stock or clock, a bit like it was last night.
It certainly will. Shopontv.co.uk. Can order on the phone 03333 241 241. You got anything in a basket? Check your basket out and we will be right back just after this.
and a very good morning. Welcome to ITV. I'm Hayley. I've forgotten who I was.
You're Hayley, and I'm Sean.
Together we're Shayley, and it's really great to have your company. We have been live on Freeview 89 since midnight, so it's lovely to have ITV with us as well. And you're joining us for one of our show specials, a special product at a special price, but only for the duration of the show.
So £19 gets you the Miracle Shammy. It doesn't get you one, it actually gets you 6 in total. 4 large and 2 small. It should cost you £40, but for the show, the price drops down to £19. 469893 is the item number. Shopontv.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. You can order on the phone. 03333 241 241. Are we going to see it in action, do you think, straight away? Before
we really give you all the details, you need to see what it does, how super absorbent it is, and also to meet our lovely guest.
Here he is.
Shammy Dave.
Oh, thank you. I'm great. Good to see you again, guys. Shammy Davis Jr., they call me. It's the Miracle Shammy, all the way from Germany. They're great for washing cars. Watch this. If you like to wash your car, it does that superbly. And but here's a quick wow for you. If you spill something, or somebody else does, you open the fridge, drop a drink on the floor, maybe you've got a leaky pipe under the sink, a washing machine that floods, you get the idea. Well, sponges work to pick it up, but that's about as close as you're going to get without a Miracle Shammy. They leak everywhere, right? Watch this. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid, keep your eye on the liquid because it's gone in seconds.
Oh my goodness.
And it's gone.
It's super absorbent. Picks it up, but unlike the sponge, it locks it inside. There's no drips. Fantastic. And if you thought that was good, stay tuned. It only gets better.
And
lots
it
more to see.
So many different uses for it, whether it is a spillage, whether it's the washing machine, or actually whether you want to use them as dishcloths, whether you want to clean the car, dry the car, clean the dog's feet, clean the dog itself, because a towel never dries a dog. They shake themselves and everywhere's wet again. This soaks that. It drinks the water, doesn't it? It's amazing.
Whatever the liquid is, that's the brilliant thing about it. It really is that Miracle Shammy. Yes, you can pop them in the washing machine and wash them time and time again. You have got 4 large cloths and 2 small for £19. That should add up to 40. Our usual bundle, 2 large and 1 small, is £20. 469893. The website is the easiest way to see everything. Shopontv.co.uk. When you scroll down, you'll see our YouTube channel. You can click and subscribe there and watch the previous shows. Make sure you go for that first item.
The second one, you'll get half the bundle and it's more money. I don't know how we've done a buy one, get one free, and we've given you £1 off. The little blue ones are great as well for cleaning glass, but great for glasses, seeing glasses, you know, sunglasses. I cut those up and put them in my glasses case. But go for that first bundle whilst we have the stock and whilst we have the deal. It's always busy. We don't have Dave with us every day of the week, or we don't even get to have him every month. So do make sure you grab it whilst we've got the stock and the deal. Something else we hadn't seen for ages is the glue, and we swear by this glue.
This is such a versatile glue. The Fuerza Fix, you get a triple pack. You get 3 of them for £20. It's industrial strength glue. You can use it on so many different types of material, whether it's rubber, plastic, metal, wood, leather, ceramic, stone, glass, paper. Look how strong it is.
And it dries in seconds, and it's instantly, you know, it sticks like you won't believe. The lovely thing is it dries completely clear, gives you a little time as well to cure it, or you can get, you know, give it a little bit of wiggle and get it into the right place. So it looks like it was never broken. So many things you mend with glue sticks instantly. You end up with more glue on you, and it never actually looks like, you know, you can see it's been fixed. This gives you time, and then once it's dried clear and it's dry, that is it. It's waterproof. It will even go down to -65 degrees, up to 180 degrees as well, and it works on so many different materials. But do grab that. 3 of those for £20. For me, the best glue I've ever used, and I've kept, well, 2 of them for myself, given 1 to Mum, but you could have 1 in the kitchen, 1 in the workshop. You could have 1, perhaps you're a modeller or a crafter, or perhaps business-wise.
A modeller or a model.
A modeller.
A model.
A modeller.
It'd be great for models.
Yeah, we might do.
It's great for everyone.
Your shoes, heels on your shoes.
Yes, good
Sometimes the little bits on the bottom of your high heel comes off. You can stick them back on. The sole of your shoe.
Oh, you see, you're good. Straight in, straight with the result. And we've also got the EcoFlow, the tap adapter. This is great if you want.
It's brilliant.
You want to change the look of your tap, but practically this is brilliant because it aerates the water.
We paid someone. We bought new taps and paid a plumber to put new taps on. This you fix yourself. You don't need a plumber. It'll go onto virtually all the taps that you have at home because it comes with lots of different connections, which you can see right there. Really great explanation as how to use it as well. You virtually just unscrew the base of the tap and it allows you to pop the end on. That gives it a great look, but it aerates the water. So what you'll find as well, you'll use less water.
Yeah.
And then it gives you the shower function as well.
And it's really easy to fix. You don't need a plumber. You don't need any tools. You can fix it pretty much to any tap, and all the adapters, as Hayley said, included. You do get 2 for $19.99.
And I love that spray function, whether you're rinsing plates before you put them in the dishwasher, whether you're actually rinsing vegetables and fruit down, or really good, like you're seeing here, to have it on the spray function. It's just one hand to work it as well. Or when you're using it regularly, you can save on water because it uses less water. It aerates that water, so it stops the splashing as well. Great for cleaning around the sink too.
So if you want to go for the EcoFlow, 168901 is your item number for EcoFlow. As we say, check everything out on the web. You'll find everything there. shopontv.co.uk. Already massively busy on our show special on the bundle we've got for you with our Miracle Shammy.
And I'm really excited we've got the hot water bottle back. That's a charging hot water bottle that you don't have to refill. We'll give you a few more details of that during the show. But if you're fed up of burning yourself, topping up a hot water bottle or it leaking whilst you're in bed, you charge this. That little stapler it looks like a stapler, will actually charge it, and it charges so quickly, 15 minutes, and then you've got up to 5 hours of heat, which is brilliant.
3 colours, purple, pink or grey available
we
there
love that.
for
Great gift
$19.99.
idea.
We've got to get back to our show special. Now, we've only got a minute before we're joined by
What can you do in a minute, Dave?
Wow.
Quick, Dave, quick! Don't tell us.
You might be surprised. I tell you what, these are fantastic. Use them around the home. I know a lot of our viewers probably already have them, but they're great for washing cars. And if you're lucky enough to have a bigger vehicle, use it on there as well. You know, caravans, motorhomes, trucks and trailers. Farmers love them on farm equipment. Use it around the home as well. But what you'll love about it is when it gets dirty, it goes in the washing machine. It won't smell bad, and it always dries soft, unlike a leather chamois, which you may be aware, you know, the old animal chamois, they're pretty good, but they dry hard like a rock. That won't happen with this one, and it won't smell bad because you keep cleaning it. There's one thing I haven't done, did you notice?
You haven't wrung it out.
Haven't wrung it out, that's right. Should we give it a little squeeze, see what we got?
You're blown away how much it holds. Look at that.
Yeah, so for big spills around the home, fantastic. Maybe a washing machine that floods. Don't bother with the sponge. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess. I'm just doing this quickly because I've got, what, 20 seconds?
Quick.
Yeah. Come on.
We don't need
Look
that.
at
There'll be
that.
plenty left over to spare.
And how quick
Does
is
it in
that spillage
5, 10
gone?
seconds. Fantastic.
It drinks
no
up,
drips.
And there's no drips.
No drips.
A brilliant deal. We're going to be right back with lots more demonstrations from Dave. There's so many uses when it comes to the Miracle Chamois, and it's a brilliant show special deal. See you in a minute.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome to STV, ITV already with us. Freeview, you've been with us since midnight as well. We've got an amazing deal. You've joined us just at the right time, and we've just got super, super busy. The deal only for the show, though.
It is. That price on your screen only for the duration of the show. It's the Miracle Chamois. You get 4 large and 2 small Miracle Chamois for just £19. It should be £40. Yeah. 469893 is your item number. Dave is here.
It's a fantastic deal, folks.
Yes.
Everyone's happy about it, apart from the supplier. There is an opportunity to buy them at the original price. We've got thousands of sets we can sell you.
Don't do that.
No, I'm just kidding. Make sure you get the special. Your item number 469893. Make sure you don't get the wrong one. or, you know, it's still a great deal.
Well, it's
but
a
you
buy
only
one, get one free. So if you go for the other option, you're only getting half the deal and you're spending £1 more.
buy one, get one free and £1 off. I don't get it.
We'll take
We don't
it.
get it.
Anyway,
Great.
round the home, they're great. The best dishcloth you'll ever use. Cut them into quarters because they're almost too big. Here's the size of them, 70 by 50 centimetres. Absolutely massive. Cut them down to any size that you want. Make sure it's got the Made in Germany stamp, by the way. Watch out for cheap imitations. Now let's see what we got after a couple of passes of the counter there. If you're defrosting your freezer, got to be handy for that. Leaky pipe under the sink, washing machine that floods. What about when the kids have bath time and they play Titanic or battleships and there's a mess everywhere? It looks like the hippopotamuses have had a party. Is it hippopotamuses or hippopotami? I'm not sure.
No.
There's a conundrum for you.
know.
Anyway, sponges work too, kind of. They drip and dribble everywhere, though.
They do.
Make a bigger mess on the way back to the sink. Some of it on the floor, some of it in your trousers. You don't want that. What about these turkeys? There's probably a multitude of things you have under the sink that you use once, throw them away. These are J cloths. J stands for junk, I think. Are we allowed to say that?
Well, that's your opinion. That's
Too
the
late.
opinion of
It's
Dave.
only my opinion. You know, wet wipes, handy wipes, whatever you've got. What's handy about this, by the way, all it does is spread the mess around. And for picking up spills, what a turkey. Take your chamois. It absorbs more than any material known to man. Lay it in mankind. Lay it in the mess, and like a thirsty camel, it picks it up. They actually absorb up to 15 times their own weight.
You see it, drink it.
Does it quick too.
Yeah.
And locks it inside. Here's what I love. No drips. Wow. So you can carry it over to the sink. You don't have a big sticky mess on the floor for everyone to walk through. And that's it. Wring it out. When it's dirty, it goes in the washing machine. You can bleach them as well. By the way, look how big they are. Use the whole length.
And you only
to
see
your
half
advantage.
of it, but really there.
Yeah, that's the full length anyway, but you're right, not the full width. Use it on windows, shower screens, patio doors. They're absolutely fantastic.
We've had plumbers email in saying they you know, trade-wise, it's ideal, isn't it?
Absolutely. Plumbers love them, plasterers, all kinds of trades, really. And no streaks. Gives you that wonderful finish each and every time. They won't smell bad and they won't scratch your car because when they're dirty, they go in the washing machine. Always clean to clean with. Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Let's do the carpet. This is the bit that impressed me. Nervous little puppy dogs, well, they get excited. I know this. We bought a puppy for the kids for Christmas. It's the gift that keeps giving. I'm talking about last year, by the way. You got a big dog? There's the big dog. The golden reliever. Oh dear. And the worst animal of all, of course, the party animal. For me, back home, it was Uncle Frank on a Friday night with the 12-year-old Scotch. Used to come over and drop a drink. You've got to be careful around here. It's like Innuendo Wednesday. Anyway, I make it as nasty as I can. But that's too big.
I don't think we...
Someone missed a trick there, didn't they, hey? So that's a big nasty spill, too big for the carpet. And what concerns me, of course, it doesn't stay on the top for very long. Can't see this at home, but look.
No,
you can imagine the hardwood floors have seen better days. And if you're on the third floor of an apartment building, you know, it dribbles through to the building below, into the ceiling, have an electrical short out. Anyway, I'm just painting a horrible picture for you. But when the panic sets in and you've got a spill like this, well, what's the first thing you reach for when you spill a drink?
You do.
Another drink?
No.
That's right. Kitchen towels, we all use these. But the problem is you use them once, right? They last, 5 seconds, they fall apart. And by the way, the mess is still there, you know that. It just pushes it further down. They're not cheap either, as we also know. Over £300 a year you might spend on these if you're buying 2 rolls a week. Cash in the trash, it's ridiculous.
It's so expensive.
And look, you only use them once. Save a tree and save some money. Reach for your chamois. Made in Germany. Remove the excess liquid. Please remember to use it damp. A little bit of a touch with your hands there. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet.
But you're not really putting any pressure on that.
No, and you'll see it just draws the liquid up from below. We will prove that. That's capillary action. So the mess below gets drawn up, and you can see the colour change in the carpet and the cloth. Let's see what we got after 10 seconds. Remember that drink? Straight back in the glass, especially at this time of night when all the shops are closed. If that's the last bottle of 12-year-old scotch.
Not wasting it.
No, don't waste it. Back in the glass. Well, that's what we did for Uncle Frank back in New Zealand anyway.
And
you know, he never knew the difference. He's no longer with us.
I'm not surprised.
Well, let's not go there. But we have to do it twice for the big spill. And you see the colour change in the carpet, almost back to normal. But everybody wants to know, what about that big spill, that big mess underneath? Bone dry.
That is so good.
In seconds. Fantastic. If you use it just once for a big jumbo spill like that, well, it's paid for itself, hasn't it? But of course, you'll use it every day for a multitude of reasons, and I mean that. You know, salesmen say that sometimes, don't they? You'll use it every day. But if you think about it, do we reach for a cloth at least once a day? I think we probably do.
Yeah.
You don't think about it, but yeah, I think you will use it every day.
So
in the last 3 to 5 years, if you use it every day, up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car. We tell them what they get.
What do they get,
What do we get? Well,
have a look.
here's the
and
regular
if you are
deal.
ordering now, you need the item number that's on your screen because some of you are going for what Dave is going to tell you about first of all. So show us what you'd normally get.
And if you do go for this original deal, don't worry, it's still a fantastic deal and the supplier's happier that way as well. 2 big jumbo sheets like the one I use and a blue one for windows. So that's a decent deal, £20. We sell hundreds of them every day at that price.
£20. So if you're on the website right now and you're ordering the £20 deal, it's the second item there. Don't use that one. Get that out your basket. A few of you have put that in your basket. Go for the first item. That is four yellow cloths and 2 blue ones. Because it's like a buy one, get one free, and you get £1 off.
Madness.
Absolute madness.
Absolute madness. 469893 is your item number. We double the value. So you get 4, that's right, 4 big jumbo sheets, original, made in Germany, and 2 blue ones. This is a $4.99 value on its own, you know. It's a miracle window chamois. So you get all that for £19. Here's one for the car. Leave it in the car. Here's a second one for the house. Cut them into quarters for dishcloths. The third one, if you've got a dog or several dogs, well, you need them. There's one for the dog. If you don't have a dog, that's the one you put under the sink in case disaster strikes one day, and let's hope it doesn't. And the fourth one, well, that could be a spare if the other 3 are in the washing machine, because remember, they go in the washing machine. Or use it for jumpers.
Jumpers?
Jumpers? That's right. Big woolly jumpers, cashmere, cotton or angora, the kind of garment you can't put in the tumble dryer. What do we do when we wash them in the middle of winter?
Yep.
You leave them hanging over a chair or roll them up in a bath towel. You've got a soggy mess for days. Put them on a coat hanger maybe. Then you've got those little corner marks like this.
Yeah.
Take your chamois, take your wet jumper, roll it up in a chamois like so. You might have to do this 2 or 3 times. Or if it's a really big jumper, use 2 of them and make a big chamois sandwich, otherwise known as a shamwich. And I can't take credit for that one, by the way. That's our floor man, Sam, that came up with that particular joke. He is good. So there you go. Woolly jumpers, dry in 20 minutes.
So
give it a try.
Fantastic. That you want to wear straight away, you can.
Yeah, you can dry it.
Like
wear
in the
it again.
winter, they go smelly, don't they? If
You'll
you don't
be
get
the
them
envy of the
dried.
girls on Friday night. Eh? When it looked a bit manky on the Thursday. How did she do that? And it's clean already.
Clean and dry. But the deal is only for the show. They're so versatile. Whether you are cleaning your cars, your caravans, your work vehicles, or whether it's garden furniture outside, or perhaps you walk a lot, have a little bit in your pocket. So when you want to sit down on a bench, you can dry that bench so you don't get a soggy bum. Put it under the dog bowl because they splash it everywhere. But when they do have a little accident...
Yeah, brilliant for pet accidents. Again, completely absorbent. Just chuck them in the washing machine and wash them off. Line dry them. They always dry soft, and I like the traditional chamois that used to dry hard and be smelly. Great as a pet towel because they're so absorbent when you dry
the
in the
regular
dogs.
towel doesn't dry a dog, does it? They're still wet. The towel seems soaking, but the dog seems still... Well, it shakes itself, doesn't it? And there's still water everywhere. So it shakes itself like that, and it's water
That's
everywhere.
a good one.
So you can dry your dog off
moves.
properly. So it's brilliant if you've got dogs. Have one in the back of the car to dry the dog and their paws before they get back in the car after a walk.
Great for that.
In the car to demist the inside the windscreen. Under your bathroom mat to dry the bathroom mat. There's nothing worse than a damp bathroom mat.
And things like defrosting the freezer. If your washing machine ever gets stuck full of water and you have to drain it.
Radiator leak.
So absorbent, literally, they just drink the liquid up. And the show special, the price is only for the duration of the show. It should be £40 for this bundle that we've got for you. It's better than half price at £19. 4 large and 2 small.
And since we've joined ITV and STV, we're about, oh gosh, about 50 times as busy as we were. We're massively, massively, massively busy. It is an absolute favourite. And when we have Dave, we don't have Dave with us every day of the week, every week of the month, every month of the year even. So when we have Dave with us and have a deal, do grab the stock. But remember, when they allow us this deal, they always time limit it. It's not a deal you can have every day of the week. But make sure you're going for the right deal. Hundreds of you now ordering. If you go onto the website, it's the first item that is the buy one, get one free, and we knock £1 off. We're not sure about the pound. I don't know why we've got to buy one, get one free, and you save £1. But that's the right one. Don't go for the second item. It's the same product, but you only get half as much.
£19 is what you should be paying. Now, if you are waiting on the phones, we do apologise. Big queues on the phones already at this time. So if you can go to the website, please do. shopontv.co.uk.
I think lots of people have knocked drinks over this evening.
I think
there's been a lot of accidents going on. And you're just thinking, oh my goodness, I need them right now. Every home needs these. Remember, you can cut them up as well. The smaller ones, they're a tighter weave. They're great for glass. It's all good for glass, but I tell you what these are really good for. I cut these up and use them in my glasses case, in my sunglasses case, in my seeing glasses, because there's nothing worse than dirty glasses, is there? It's like someone's turned the lights on when you clean them properly, and that cleans them brilliantly.
Now, we've got loads of reviews to share with you, and we've got loads more demonstrations to show you as well. John said, while watching your show tonight on the Miracle Shammy, I knocked over a cup of coffee on the caravan floor. Very wet, big puddle. Of course I reached for the Miracle Shammy. Job done. Satisfied customer. What a brilliant product. That one's from John. Next up, we've got Phoenix Pete. I ordered some of these a while ago as I do a lot of plumbing work with my own business. I was initially skeptical about whether they would be as good as they appeared. I'm more than happy to say they work brilliantly and have saved me from using paper towels, which I previously relied on. They're well worth getting. I can't imagine anyone being disappointed with them. And I've got one more for you quickly from Ross, and then it's demonstration time. I had a small leak in my front room from the roof and it went all over the carpet. However, used the Miracle Shammy and it dried instantly and also helped keep the carpet dry whilst it kept leaking. Just bought some more. They're amazing. Hundreds of you going for the bundle right now. Again, we do have queues on the phones. If you can go to the website, please do.
Check your baskets through. Don't put it into a basket and leave it there, because it is going to be stock or clock. If at the end of the show, if it's still in your basket, it could actually, we might be down. Sometimes we get down to the last 20 or so, and 320 of you could have it in your basket. It's not yours till you check it through. But actually, it doesn't matter if we have any stock left, because it will all go back up in price after the show. Check your basket through. I think one of the best things you will buy, I mean, you've been selling these for years, haven't you? And you can't sell a product for years unless it does what you say it does.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Hayley, and I think both of you can appreciate this. I've sold a bit of junk down the years. Some things better than others, but well, I wouldn't say junk, but some things are better than others.
Well,
and I always find my way back to this here Miracle Shammy.
Because
it does work. People love it. Don't take our word for it. Check out the testimonials. It's been a demonstration item at exhibitions for over 40 years now.
Yeah.
And that tells us something, of course.
And you'd see everybody walking out.
Everybody would have a chamois.
Yellow chamois.
All the intelligent ones, anyway.
All the clever people.
Absolutely.
Anyway, let us show you how it works. They are fantastic, super absorbent. If you're ever looking for them in the future, by the way, which you shouldn't be, buy them tonight. But look for the stamp made in Germany. Can we see that?
Like anything, there's a lot of imitations.
A lot of imitations out there. They might be cheaper, but you'll buy them twice, thrice, who knows. Anyway, if you're washing your car, watch this. Pull it in one direction, it dries it quick. In no time, it's ready to wax. Use it on big vehicles if you have them, caravans, boats, campers. Farmers love them on farm equipment, maybe your garden equipment if it rains on a barbecue day and chaos breaks out because everyone can't sit down. In the kitchen, as a dishcloth, the best you'll ever use. Maybe somebody spills something, it picks it up. And there's one thing I haven't done to it yet. Doesn't matter what the liquid is, by the way. Tea, coffee, juice, beer. I haven't wrung it out. That's right. Thanks for paying attention. Anyway, it's important. Anyway, give it a twist. Look, show you how much we got.
That is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, so for spills around the home, maybe open the fridge, spill something, or somebody else does. The kids, the little monster, I keep getting that wrong. Youngsters make a mess. Me, sometimes I take a shower with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside, get a puddle on the floor, make myself very unpopular. So use it as a bath mat. Good idea. Any spill around the home, a leaky pipe. Maybe you leave your car window down on a rainy day, get a puddle on the seat. Now we know sponges work, kind of. This is as close as you're going to get if you don't have a chamois, by the way. They pick the liquid up and then they dump it all over the floor, make it worse. So you've got some on the floor, some in your trousers. That's embarrassing. Nobody wants that. And if it's a sticky juice there, then you've got to spread it around the home. Take your chamois instead, fold it into a pad. Oh, what about these turkeys, by the way? You ever used one? Shame on you. Throw it away because the chamois is 100 times better. They call them handy wipes in America, you know, handy for spreading the mess. Pick up a spill with it, forget about it. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid, lay it in the mess, and watch closely, don't blink because it happens very quickly. They actually absorb up to 15 times their own weight in liquid.
And you see it, drink it.
So quick.
Pulls the liquid in and holds it inside. No drips. Unbelievable. Take it over to the sink, it won't drip all over the floor. Yeah. Give it a twist, it's ready to use again. What? They'll last 3 to 5 years if you use it every day as a dishcloth, up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car. And look how big they are, by the way. So use the whole length to your advantage. If you're washing the car, get the job done fast. See, no streaks. 90% of NASCAR drivers can't be wrong, by the way. These are the people that spend more money on paint than we do on our cars. Streak free every time.
And don't lots of ladies come to you at the shows and say about their granite work surfaces and things like that?
Oh yes, very good, they do, yeah.
For those,
you've got a much better memory than me. Yes, we've had a few posh ladies at the Ideal Home show come up and say, I've got one of those granite or marble worktops. They're so difficult to keep clean. But I'm proud to say that your Miracle Chamois does the job perfectly.
Sorry if I'm offended anybody.
Yeah. I was trying to...
Tonight, out of control.
You were trying to flatter then, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Sometimes. What would you call that? A left-handed compliment,
yeah,
maybe?
Something like that.
Anyway, sorry to all you left-handers.
Granite is a nightmare, though, isn't it? Granite is a nightmare because it does
digging myself a hole here.
Looks really clean.
On the carpet. Should we do the carpet?
You've got granite.
Nervous puppy dogs.
No accent.
Get excited. There's Spot with the wet tail. You got a big dog? There's the big dog. The golden reliever. And the worst animal of all, if you don't have dogs, the party animal. They come out at this time of night, don't they? Could be one of the neighbours over for a couple of drinks. One of my friends, Gary, comes over on a Friday night, loves his vodka and Coke. Usually the third one ends up right here on the carpet, usually in the middle of the room too. Don't you notice when guests come over and spill a drink, it's never off to the side.
No,
we can put a piece of furniture on it, right in the middle of the room so you can remember them. Not too fondly for years to come. By the way, if you have any old stains on the carpet at home, maybe some old red wine stains, I can't guarantee this will work, but get yourself a big bottle of soda water and pour it all over those old stains. Do it 2-3 times and go over it with your chamois, and it dilutes the stain, effectively washes the carpet, and we've heard of some great results for removing old stains, but as I say, no guarantees there. Now that's a huge mess. Take a look underneath the carpet.
Oh, that's what you can't see.
Can't see at home, but we can imagine it. If it's in the car, it could rust. The first thing you reach for when you spill a drink, not another drink, no, the kitchen roll, whatever you can find, right? Maybe a tea towel, bath towel.
It's pointless, that.
Yeah, because you're just pushing it further down.
Yeah,
kitchen towels, we all use them.
Apart. It's a nightmare.
I won't be able to tell you, you'll never use these again, but some homes use 2 or 3 rolls a week. Well, you're going to use a heck of a lot less and save yourself some money and save a tree, help the environment. These last 5 seconds, they fall apart. It's public enemy number 1 in your home, that is. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid. Please remember to use them damp. A little bit of pressure with your hands. Actually, we're going to do hands-free this time. Okay. Watch this. This is advanced. Don't try this at home.
So you're not even putting any pressure on that?
No, and what's impressive about it is this shows off the capillary action.
You can see it soaking
You
up
can see it pulls a bit of liquid in from the sides as well. I can't confirm this, but surely Moses used one of these to part the Red Sea all those years ago.
Again, we won't be
Just having fun. Anyway, I'll flip it over, do the other side. And the good news is that last bottle of 12-year-old scotch that someone spills at your next drinks party, no need to waste it, no need to get mad. Get even, straight back in the glass. 2 fresh ice cubes, and they'll never know. Some of my friends say it tastes better the second time around. What they don't know won't hurt them.
It's your house for a drink.
Never been invited.
You have, you know, you have.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was just me.
So we do it twice because it was a big spill. And what you'll see this time is the colour change in the carpet.
Yes.
But of course, everybody wants to know, what about that big spill underneath? That lake that we had underneath the carpet? Check it out.
That is amazing,
That's
isn't it?
great.
I have to say.
So absorbent.
Isn't it nice to find something that
And
really
if it just
works
did that
for a
once,
change?
it's paid for itself, hasn't it?
It has, of course it has. Yeah,
Just
I mean,
that
that
one
could cost
accident.
hundreds of pounds to replace a big chunk of carpet.
But the deal's amazing, so you've got enough. How much is in there, look?
You're loving it.
Still loads
It's
in
amazing,
there.
isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, they absorb phenomenal amounts
But
of
the
liquid.
deal you're getting is phenomenal because you will use these in so many different situations. So what do we get?
Wow. We get 4, not to, the regular deal, 2 big jumbo orange sheets, identical to the one I use, 70 by 50 centimetres, massive. Remember, you can cut them into any size you want. Regular deal, you get 2 of those and a blue window chamois for £20. Terrific value. I'm not here to apologise for that. But tonight, if you're quick enough, we double that. So it's buy one, get one free. And then something's gone wrong, I think, at head office with the pricing. I think the guys have been on the gin and juice when they put this deal together. But we take £1 off. So it's buy one, get one free and a discount. So here's one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house, cut it into quarters for dishcloths if you wanna. The third one, if you've got a dog, fantastic for grooming the dog. If you don't, put it under the sink in case disaster strikes one day. And the fourth one, you can have it as a spare if they're all in the washing machine. There's your 2 window chamois as well, by the way. Or woolly jumpers in the winter time. Put one in the utility room. You've got a wet jumper, cashmere, cotton, angora. Roll them up in a chamois. And what it does is sucks all the liquid out of the garments. Any garment you can't put in the tumble dryer. Stockings, pantyhose. What I do with my wife's stockings and pantyhose, roll them up in a chamois, dry in no time. So you get all that. 4 pieces, 4 orange, 2 blue, £19. Terrific value. Jump in while the water's warm.
We've never worked out how it is £19 or why it is £19 because buy one, get one free. It should be 20, but you do get an extra £1 off. It's only for the duration of the show. That's why the clock's on the screen. It will sadly go back up to £40 at the end of the show. So please do get these in baskets. We've got twice as many people ordering as already ordered. As soon as we got to ITV and STV, we were massively busy. Machine washable, whether it's dog wheeze or whether you're using it for trade as a plumber, whether you're using it around about the house, whether you're drying the dogs with it as well. No towel dries a dog. The dog's always still wet, isn't it? And the towel's soaking. The dog shakes itself and it's still water all over the house. Dry it with this, have it in the boot of the car to dry them before they get in the car. Just to dry their paws at times before they get in the car. But we love it for situations like the washing machine, if it has a leak, but if you have to drain it.
Yeah.
Because one of my pantyhose has got stuck in the filter. Or if you've got the actual fridge freezer and you defrost the fridge freezer. We did it at Mum's. She hadn't got these then. And so we were using towels to try and soak up the water. And I was so worried because it was going back underneath the fridge freezer.
They just soak through.
Whereas that soaks it up so quickly. And because you've got so much, you can cut them up, use as cloths, whether it's dishcloths, cleaning around the house.
Now, it's still really busy on the phones. If you can go to the website, please do. If you are on the website, it's really important that you go for the first item on the show because the normal deal is on there. The normal deal is the second item, 2 large, 1 small, £20. Don't go for that. Go for the first item, the show special. You'll get double the amount and you'll pay less. 4 large cloths, 2 small for £19.
And you get a year's guarantee with it. The little blue cloth is great for, they're all good for glass and windows, but actually the little blue one I love for my seeing glasses, for sunglasses. I cut that up and put it into the glasses box, because it's better than the regular cloths you get. And honestly, that deal is phenomenal, but you want the £19 deal. Don't go for the £20 one. You're getting twice as much.
469893 is the number that you
so busy. Only for the show, do check your baskets through. But something else you've found and you're really loving, and remember, if you spend over £30, so if you're getting the Miracle Shammy and you're going for the Eco Flow, you can split the cost with PayPal Pay in 3. This we love.
Yeah, this is the tap adapter called EcoFlow, and basically it aerates the water for you, so you use less water. Doesn't affect the pressure of your water whatsoever. Really easy to fit. You don't need a plumber, you don't need any tools. It comes with all the little accessories there. It just screws on, and then it gives you 2 different options when it comes to using your tap. You've got your aerated water, you've got a 360-degree rotation, so you can get all around the sink, but you can see there at the click of a button, it switches to a spray function on the tap. So not only are you using the spray, you've got aerated water as well.
I love that spray. We changed our taps completely just because I wanted a spray function on our tap. Got a plumber in, paid for a new tap, whereas we could have just bought these. And like Sean says, you've got all the adapters to put it onto your tap. I love whether it's draining, it's sort of rinsing your vegetables, your fruit, or whether it's cleaning down the sink or rinsing your plates before you put them into the dishwasher. And the fact is, it's one hand to manoeuvre and work this. And when you aerate the water, you're actually using less water, and it stops all the splash that you get with a regular
And you
tap
are getting 2 here, remember, 2 for $19.99. There's your aerated flow mode, so you're using less water, but you've got the same pressure, and then you've got the shower spray mode as well.
And you can, of course, with 2, have one for you in the kitchen, one in the utility, or one for you, one for your parents or the in-laws. Someone emailed in the other day, they've got one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, but you are getting, it's crazy, 2 for $19.99, which is fantastic.
So 168901 is your item number. It comes with lots of adapters included with that for most types of taps. There is a separate adapter available just at the bottom of the screen there. Be quick if you're going for that show special. Just hearing hundreds of you jumping on board on the show deal. Hundreds of you have already purchased the deal, but it's very important that you go for the right item number. Make sure you go for the show special.
Now, make Dave happy if you go for the wrong one, because that's the deal he'd rather be doing, because Dave brings this to us here on Shop on TV, but we've twisted his arm a bit for an even better deal. It's a buy one, get one free, and you get another £1 off. So make
Twisted it?
Yeah.
Can you do the horse with the broken leg one again? Yeah, that's how bad my arm's been twisted. Anyway, it's a phenomenal deal. Do treat yourself. I guess that's why we're busy, right?
Super busy, hundreds of people.
No surprise. I mean, I would buy some myself at this price if I didn't have a whole warehouse full of them. Use it on your car, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic on your vehicle.
It leaves nothing behind.
Streak-free finish each and every time. You can do the roof of your car, the boot, the bonnet, without even wringing it out, because they're just that absorbent. How many passes have I done now?
So many.
See, it just loves liquid. He's still going. Now, when it starts to leave a bit of a trail, which it's starting to now, should we do one more?
Yeah. Go on.
Then it's time to wring it out. But by the way, don't go back on yourself. Try and pull it in one direction. Anyway, that's detail.
I don't know any material that hold water like
I don't think there is, really. You know, those Germans, they make good stuff.
Look at it all.
So if you've got a spill around the home, by the way, you can cut them into smaller pieces. Put a little strip in the vegetable crisper in the fridge. Keep your veggies crisp. Put one under the
really good idea.
Under the water bowl for the dog.
Yep.
We've got a boxer, you see. She's got a big wide mouth like this, and the drinking bowl is like the size of a paddling pool, and you've got to have one whole chamois around the edge of it, or it just drips and dribbles all around the room. And then she shakes. Can you do the shake again? That's very good. But if you've got a leak around the home, maybe a leaky pipe under the sink, or a dishwasher that overflows sometimes, washing machine.
Pull the radiator off the wall.
Yeah,
Not on purpose.
No, during COVID times when we were all locked in and the gyms were closed, and I was out walking the dog and didn't answer my phone, which is quite common. And my son was doing a home workout and pulled the radiator clean off the wall. Yeah, I'm not sure what the exercise was, but couldn't find the mains tap, and I came home and the lower level of the house was under 2 inches of water. So yeah, we had 2 or 3 miracle chamois on hand. That's all we needed. Couple of hours work, the place was sorted out. I don't know where we would have been without them, quite frankly.
It literally drinks up the liquid, doesn't
There's no material more absorbent.
Like it, yeah.
But try and pick it up with a sponge. That's probably your next best bet. You'll be there all night and half of tomorrow, and the mess will still be there. It drips and dribbles all over the floor. Forget about it. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid, and lay it in the mess. Forget about anything else, just gets the job done.
Don't look away because it drinks it. Look at that.
They've been around at exhibitions for over 40 years now, the Miracle Chamois. And every year we do shows like the Ideal Home exhibition. So many people walk up and say, I buy them every year, thank you, you're the only reason we come to the show. And you probably think I'm exaggerating. And the first time I heard it, I didn't believe it myself, when a nice lady said, you're the only reason I come to the show. Right. And then slowly but surely more and more of them do, and it's got to be true,
and
right?
if you go to those shows, you see everyone leaving with the Miracle Chamois under their arms. It's one of the most popular show products I've ever seen.
Yeah,
you really see it, don't you?
Not everyone walks out with them. That's why we keep coming back every year, I suppose.
Oh, they come back to get more.
Nick the ones that got away. Anyway, no drips, locks it inside.
And there's so much liquid.
Carry it over to the sink.
It's not dripping all over the kitchen.
Give it a twist, ready to use again. Fantastic. Cut them down to any size you want, but keep at least a couple of them full size. If you're washing your car, use the whole length. Get the job done fast. What about windows? Shower screens, patio doors, fantastic.
Drying down garden furniture.
Yeah, streak-free on a true surface like your windows. Give it a try, and you'll just be amazed. I'm going to do the carpet. If we've got time to do the carpet, this is the best part, really. Oh, yeah, got an hour and a half. I'll stretch it out, shall I?
I think we can squeeze it in.
We might do the carpet a couple more times, actually. Nervous little puppy dogs. There's Spot with the wet tail. The golden reliever, there's the big dog. Or a great drain, even bigger. What's the other one? The L-saturation.
L-saturation, yeah.
Any other offerings, welcome, email in. But the thing is, it doesn't stay on the top for very long. This is the thing with liquid. It just gets in to everything and it does it quickly. What you can't see at home is this.
You don't see underneath, and look where it's...
There's your hardwood floors.
A lot, isn't it?
If it's in the car, it's going to rust. And if you don't get to it quick, it starts to rot and smells bad, right? It doesn't matter what it is. Even if it's water, you leave it there long enough, it starts to stink. What about milk?
Oh, milk's horrible, isn't it?
Spill milk in the car or a coffee with milk in it. You don't want to open the door for 3 weeks, really. So the first thing you reach for, if it's at home, you run into the kitchen, the panic sets in, got to clean up that mess. A lot of us use these. Public enemy number 1 to me around the home, because you use them once, it's another dead tree in the forest, no good for the environment. They get wet, they fall apart, they last 5 seconds. That's right, go in the bin, and then what do? We go and get some more. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it really? 2 double rolls a week, over 300 pounds a year. Save some money, save a tree, reach for your chamois. Remove the excess liquid. Please remember to use it damp. A little bit of pressure with your hands. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet. Step on it. We'll leave that there. Anyway, turn it over, do the other side. Remember that drink the neighbours might have spilt? No need to waste it this time. Maybe it was a 12-year-old bottle of scotch. Straight back in the glass.
Oh, Dave.
Couple of fresh ice cubes.
Don't do that.
What they don't know won't hurt them, Hayley.
They'll be fine.
There'll be all bits of carpet.
They probably appreciate it. This time of night, the shops are all closed. What else are you going to do?
Don't want to waste it. It's all gone.
I know presentation's important, so if you've got a couple of bits of carpet in there, put it through the coffee filter before you serve it.
Or your tea strainer.
I'm full of tips this evening. I've got to do this one more time because that was a big spill. And underneath, what you'll find is the floor is bone dry already. Isn't it nice to find something that really works for a change?
I mean, that's amazing.
There's the proof.
So good.
Fantastic.
It was soaking underneath, and it pulls it up through the carpet.
Capillary action. There's so many uses for them too. You know, just but if you only use it for that, you'll bless the day it came through your front door.
Originally designed for athletes, swimmers.
They have been used in the Olympics, yes, when the swimmers get out of the pool and they reach for the Miracle Shammy.
Because they're super absorbent.
Yeah.
And
So it's a great camping towel.
Yeah, so many uses for at home. And what
So
you've got
many.
is such a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, it's beyond that, isn't it?
It's
insanity.
about it.
Anyway, we'll show you what you
What's
get.
the normal deal?
The normal deal is 70 by 50 centimetres, by the way, so it's a massive cloth. Effectively, at least 2 chamois there, really. If you're going to use them for dishcloths, cut it into quarters, I would recommend. Regular deal is 2 of these big jumbo ones and a blue one for windows for £20, and we sell hundreds of them every day at that price.
That's
I don't
on our
apologise for that. It's a good deal.
Yep.
But tonight's insanity deal is twice as many with £1 off.
Yeah.
So you get
a buy one, get one free, and you get £1 off.
4 big jumbos, 2 blue ones, £19. Are you kidding me? Fantastic deal. Jump in while the water's warm because, by the way, what have we got? Another hour and 20 minutes?
Yep.
And then it'll be too late, too late.
Well, the deal is only for the show, so it'll go back up in price. Should be £40, £19 is your deal, but make sure you're going for this item, 469,893. Whether you're cleaning cars, caravans, motorhomes, or whether you're drying down furniture outside, or when you're out for a walk, have a bit in your pocket to dry the bench before you sit down. Put it under the drink bowl for the dogs, but any accidents, because it's machine washable and super absorbent, brilliant.
Yeah, it'll go straight in the washing machine. It'll always dry soft. It's not like a traditional chamois that dries hard and then harbours all that bacteria. Dry it on the line. Brilliant as a dog towel, a pet towel. Drying off the dogs. How many times have you dried the dog and the towel's soaking and the dog's still soaking?
Still wet, aren't they?
Yeah.
They shake themselves and the water still going everywhere. Have it in the boot of the car to dry them before they get into the car, or even just to dry their paws on a wet day. And of course, the bad weather is coming. Have one by the front door for the kids' Wellington boots, for your umbrellas when you bring them in and they're dripping everywhere. There's so many uses. Put one into your vegetable
the vegetable drawers,
yeah, that's the word.
It's a lot of miming
vegetable drawer in your fridge, because it's really good for keeping the vegetables and the salad fresher for longer.
Yeah, because it absorbs the moisture.
Perhaps you've tried to use this in the past, and again, it just goes soggy and horrible and gets stuck. This is brilliant.
Great if you have any accidents with things like the washing machine, the dishwasher. Great if you defrost in the freezer. And the bundle is brilliant, but remember to go for the right bundle. The easiest way to shop is the website, shopontv.co.uk. If you go to the website, go to the live show, scroll down, make sure you go for that first item. Lots of you are adding in that second item. Don't do that. You're going to get more and you're going to pay less if you go for the first item.
So it's the £19 deal. Don't go for the £20 deal, because you are getting less. I know it's crazy, but that's the way it is. You're getting a buy one, get one free, and you're getting £1 off. Pop it in your basket. If you're multi-ordering, perhaps getting some for you, getting some for the parents and the in-laws. If you spend over £30, you will get PayPal Pay in 3.
And you'll only pay one postage if you multi-order.
Which is brilliant. Remember, it does come with a year's guarantee as well. And you get the smaller blue cloth, which they're all great for glass and mirrors and, you know, in the inside of a car windscreen, things to demist it. But the small blue ones are like a tighter knit. They're really good for your seeing glasses and your sunglasses. So I cut those up and put them in my glasses case. And again, for cleaning glasses, just brilliant.
£19 is the show special, but that price only for the duration of the show. It's not just about what we have to say along with Dave, it's about what you've had to say. So let's take a look at some of the reviews. Ross said, I had a small leak in my front room from the roof and it went all over the carpet. However, used the Miracle Shammy and it dried instantly and also helped keep the carpet dry whilst it kept leaking. Just bought some more. They're amazing. That's what Ross had to say. We've got Phoenix P. He said, I ordered some of these a while ago as I do a lot of plumbing work for my own business and I was initially skeptical about whether they would be good as they appeared. I'm more than happy to say they work brilliantly and have saved me from using paper towels, which I previously relied on. They are well worth getting and I can't imagine anyone being disappointed with them. That one from Phoenix P. And one more from John. While watching your show tonight on the Miracle Shammy, I knocked over a cup of coffee on my caravan floor. Very wet, big puddle. Of course, I reached for the Miracle Shammy. Job done. A satisfied customer. What a brilliant product. And you will absolutely love it, the same as everyone there that you see on those reviews. The website is the way to shop. We're still really busy on the phones. Apologies if you were waiting on the phone.
Some of you still putting the wrong item into your basket, so do please go to 469893. You're getting twice as much for £1 less. It's a buy one get one free and an extra £1 off as well. And honestly, will be one of the best things I think you buy for your home. It's one of those products that you will probably use every day of the week. We always use cloth for something, and this cloth is so super absorbent. But remember, you are getting 4 of the large and 2 of the small, and machine washable as well, so you can use them time and time and time and time again. But other items you're shopping for, and this is a little bit of heaven for me. We've got incredible air conditioning in the studio, so I'm always absolutely freezing. So we've just moved over to the warm area in the studio because we have got our fabulous heated water bottle that actually you don't need to fill with water, so you don't have to boil a kettle, you don't have to risk burning yourself. And the other nice thing is, because you're not putting the top on and then you go to bed and it leaks, it's not going to leak either because it's absolutely sealed.
It's a sealed unit, yeah. They're rechargeable. They're a brilliant idea, great little gadget. Now, this is the actual charger that you see here. It does, as Hayley said at the top of the show, it looks like a stapler. Now, you just attach that to the hot water bottle that you can see there. It goes over the top and clicks in. It lights up when it's charging. It only takes 15 minutes.
That's so good, isn't it? It's so frustrating. It's great you can charge things, but sometimes when they take so long.
But it's going to stay hot for up to 5 hours.
Charging it for 15 minutes, it's going to stay warm for 5 hours. Take it out and about with you. Perhaps you've got a relative in a wheelchair and they get freezing when you go out and about. They could have this on their lap. Perhaps watching TV. Again, you can just heat it up in 15 minutes and it's ready to sit on your lap through the whole of the movie. Take it to bed. Great if you get cold hands. My mum and I do actually really suffer with cold hands. They go white and sort of blue. Whereas have that on your lap, and whilst you're reading the paper or reading a book, you're warming those hands. We went to a carol service through the winter last year and we'd got one of these for Mum, and we went with it in the car, so she was warm in the car, and then it lasted through the whole of the carol service for the whole of the evening. She'd got a warm hot water bottle on her lap, which is brilliant.
And you've got 3 colours to choose from. Now, Hayley's got the purple on her lap. There's a pink option. It's from Carmen as well. They're a company that you will recognise. The pink's in the lead at the moment, but there's also a grey option available as well. That's how it comes boxed. So if you're thinking as a gift,
and a 3-year warranty.
Yeah.
And only 99 days till Christmas. A great Christmas present. We bought a few Christmas gifts if you want to start buying them now. And you can see here, it's a really safe heating solution because it's not going to leak. It's a sealed unit. You're not going to burn yourself trying to fill it up with hot water because you just charge it. Perhaps you suffer with sort of a funny back after you've been gardening, or perhaps you get tummy ache and things. Sometimes that warmth can be so soothing. It lasts for up to 5 hours after you've charged it for just 15 minutes. It's super fast at charging, as you can see there. It's got the temperature control too, so you can't overheat it. And like it says there, it can soothe those sort of tummy aches, you know, sort of a funny back.
It's just soothing, isn't it?
That warmth always is. My mum swears by that. She'll always have her hot water bottle in her back if she's been doing a bit of gardening and things, she feels it really eases it. But what a great present idea. But another great present idea is what you see on Sean's lap, which, oh my word, these are brilliant.
Now, these are heated blankets. Now, in the studio, we've only got pink and blue, and they've already gone. They're not in stock at the moment, but we do have a grey option in this blanket, which is really versatile, I think, depending on
grey is always our
decor.
favourite, actually, which is, I think, is one of the reasons we haven't got it. We've sold everyone out in the past, but the grey is actually the option that is available, and it just goes with anybody's home. That, I think, whatever colours you've got in the living room, in the bedroom, wherever you're going to use this. Machine washable, and you might think, how on earth is that? It's an electric blanket, and I'm going to be able to wash.
Yeah, it's really clever. They've got a sealed unit on the actual blanket. I'll show you the remote control in a second, but you can unhook the electric. So when you take this section away, this section on the blanket, it's a sealed unit. It'll all go in the washing machine. So it's great to be able to wash. They're super soft, really gorgeous fleece blankets.
A little bit sort of velvety in a way. And you know, sometimes they bring animals in, don't they, to hospitals, sort of as calming. I feel it's really quite calming.
Therapy dogs,
you know,
yeah.
It feels
It's
really
that
comforting.
kind of softness.
Yeah,
isn't
really
it?
lovely.
Now, when you plug this back in, that just clicks into place. It's got a little secure unit so you know it's clicked in there. That needs to be released when you take it away for washing. But then you've got your remote control. But the remote control is really simple, really easy to operate. Your power button is in the middle. You'll see it comes on at 0, and then you've got 1 to 9 hours of timer and 1 to 9 levels of heat.
So I put both on 9. It's entirely up to you. But if you're going to sit down, perhaps you're going to sit down and you think, well, I'll probably nod off, and you just want to have it on for a couple of hours, you can. And perhaps through even the summer months, the evenings can be quite chilly, and perhaps you want to have it on a summer evening when you're sat in the conservatory and just have it on the lowest heat. We bought one for Sean's dad, and honestly, it was one of the best Christmas presents we could have bought him, wasn't it? He used it virtually every day because he did use it of an evening in the summer.
Even in the summer.
But through the winter, whenever you arrived, that blanket, it just got out from under his blanket. He absolutely loved it.
Or he went straight back to it. So these should be $99.99. Remember, we've only got it available in grey, the grey option. So great neutral for any decor. So if you buy it as a gift, it's brilliant. 946307 is your item number. As I say, grey only in the blanket that we see here. Take a look at everything on the website. Again, if you are waiting on the phones, we do apologise. There's hundreds of you shopping with us tonight, so we do unfortunately have queues on the phone. If you can go to the website, please do, and there you'll see everything that we've got available. The EcoFlow tap adapter's been really busy as well.
I love that. We actually changed both of our taps to get a tap like this and paid a plumber to fit it. And actually, this is just a fitting that will go onto your tap. It comes with the actual tap fitting adapters, and then you do it yourself. You don't even need an Allen key, you don't need a plumber. Really easy to do yourself, and it turns your tap into 2 different functions. You can aerate the water, which will stop it splashing everywhere, but actually allows you to use less water without using less pressure. But then this is what I wanted, that spray function, so you can rinse your vegetables and your fruit and things, or your plates before you put them in the dishwasher. And I wanted the fact that you could twizzle your tap, and you can do that 360 degrees to sort of clean down the actual inside the sink.
Yeah, wash off fruit and vegetables, wash off your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher.
And you get 2 for $19.99, so it's a bit like one for the utility, one for the kitchen, one for you, one for the industry. There's all the different adapters, so this is all you do to fit it.
They're all included. You just unscrew it off your traditional tap, and it's going to fit most taps, as you can see there. Gives them a designer look. It's got that 360-degree rotation, and it goes from aerated to spray function. $19.99 gets you 2 of them.
Brilliant.
168901 is the item.
And loads of 5-star reviews for that. A really incredible product that is made so well that actually they had a phone call one day, a lady, and she said, oh gosh, I've had mine 19 years. She said, I need another. And they were like, oh gosh, well, what's happened to it? And she said, no, nothing. We've moved, forgot to take it with us, and we can't live without it. So we want another one. So honestly, brilliantly made, and it will make such a difference to your tap at home. And perhaps you're like me, perhaps you've always wanted a tap like that, and you've looked at the prices and you thought, no, I'm not changing. The tap's all right. You've actually got the opportunity just to alter your tap by putting this adapter on the end. Incredible, clever design.
And great value. The fact that you're getting 2 for $19.99. 168901, the item number there. But this is our show special right in front of us, the chamois. Now, hundreds have gone already. Hundreds are still in allocation. If you want to make sure you get this at this price, confirm your order and check your basket.
And do it before the end of the show. It's a time-limited offer. The clock is there on your screen right now because this deal is only for the show. So pop it into a basket. I know you'll watch this and think, oh my goodness, if it just saved one accident, perhaps the washing machine had leaked. They're so super absorbent, you'll be blown away. But you'll use them for cleaning the car, you'll use them for drying down the dog, for drying the dog's paws, you'll use them under the dog bowl, you'll put one by the back door and put the Wellington boots on it. The weather's going to turn in, isn't it? We're having so much rain. The brolly, you bring it in, it's wet everywhere. Put all the damp shoes in the brolly, and this will soak up all that liquid.
And brilliant for any accidents, any spillages.
Defrost in the freezer.
Yeah.
Honestly, well, actually, we should show you, but go for this item because you can get, it's a buy one, get one free. And you can go for just 2 of the large and 1 of the small for £20. And some of you are accidentally putting that in your basket. Don't do that. Go for the first item, which is a buy one, get one free. You get 4 large and 2 small for £19. For some reason, I'm not quite sure. I don't think we've got the hang of a buy one, get one free.
It. You get more, you pay less.
Yeah, we've taken £1 off. We don't know why, but we like it. But when we do this deal, it's only for a show offer. It's a time limited deal, and hundreds of you got these in baskets, and we've been really busy on the phone lines.
And we're just getting busier and busier. If you're waiting on the phone, again, apologies, please. If you can go to the website, the team will get to you as soon as possible if you are on the phone. Dave is here.
Hey.
Shammy Davis Jr.
Tell us.
With the Miracle Shammy, a super absorbent, made in Germany. Fantastic for washing cars. If you're a car enthusiast or somebody in your home is, well, this is the chamois for you. You may have used animal chamois before. Pretty good. I'm not here to knock them. They do dry hard, though. And sometimes they smell bad.
They always...
Like a dead horse.
Oh,
Well, I think it is a dead horse.
Oh, no!
That's part of the problem. I can confirm that no animals were harmed in the manufacturing of the Miracle Shammy. They're man-made in Germany, and they're machine washable, unlike the old smelly horse ones. Yeah, but no, this one, it always dries soft. You put it in the washing machine whenever it's dirty. Watch this, by the way. If you're defrosting your freezer, got to be handy.
Wow.
A leaky pipe, maybe the kids, it's bath time and they play Titanic or battleships, and it looks like the hippopotamuses have had a party. Well, you'll need them for that. Use it as a bath mat. Fantastic. If you don't like the look of it as a bath mat, put it underneath your bath mats. Because we ask too much of our bath mats, they can't pick up all the liquid. And then there's nothing worse, is there? Nothing worse than...
Now, they've been laughing at me, but there is nothing worse than you've had a bath or a shower at night, the bath mat's soaked, and in the middle of the night you go to the toilet and you get soaking wet feet.
Nothing
the
worse.
bath mat's still wet.
But
there are worse things.
There are worse
you know what I'm
things,
saying?
yeah.
It's frustrating.
But the thing is, they are fantastic in the bathroom. Your bath mat, you know, if people are using the shower regularly, if you've got a busy house, they just never get dry, do they? Particularly in the winter. And then, yeah, you've got mould and mildew everywhere.
So
now, you could try and pick up a spill like this. I reckon this is about 5 cups of water in here. Using a sponge, a lot of people use sponges. They do leak, though, on the way from the mess back to the sink. You get more of a mess on the floor. You probably got a multitude of things under the sink. Some of them look like this, maybe. You got handy wipes, you got wet wipes, J cloths. J stands for junk, by the way. And what's handy about this for picking up liquid? No. Turkey. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess. Watch this. They absorb up to 15 times their own weight
and you see it,
in liquid, like a thirsty camel that picks it up. And what I like about it is it locks it inside. There's no drips.
Amazing.
I saw a few on the way in here tonight, but anyway, we'll leave that. Give it a twist, use it again. Look how big they are, by the way. So open it up, use the whole length to your advantage. What about windows, I hear you say? Shower screens, patio doors, fantastic. You get that same streak-free finish each and every time. And if you're using them on your windows, we suggest you put it through the washing machine once before you use it. It beats them up a little bit, gives them a nice skin like this one so they won't leave streaks. But all of that comes on your instruction sheet, if you wouldn't mind, please, Sean.
Yes, sir, there you go.
So you get a 1-year satisfaction guarantee with your purchase. That's right, a 1-year guarantee for your cloth. And there's a full set of instructions on how to use them, how to wash them. Remember, don't put them in the tumble dryer or they shrink. Here's one I did earlier.
Oh, you are a fibber.
Just kidding. We're just having fun here tonight.
He doesn't like
But look, no streaks on your windows, fantastic. And just in the washing machine, the more you wash them, the better they get. I mean, nothing lasts forever, don't get me wrong, but 3 to 5 years if you use it every day, some people have told me, up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your car, because we wash our dishes more often than our car, hopefully. For spills on the carpet, this is where it shines. Maybe you've got a nervous puppy dog, gets excited, little puppy piddle there, not their fault, but very unfortunate. You've got a big dog, there's the Great Drain, or the Golden Reliever, very unfortunate. The worst animal of them all, though, the party animal. Everybody knows one. Could be Uncle Frank with the 12-year-old scotch, Auntie Hayley with the red wine.
Oh.
Maybe the kids with their Ribena, fruit juice, youngsters, bless them. What concerns me, of course, is underneath. Doesn't stay on the top for very long. This could be your hardwood floors at home.
Yeah.
They're in danger. They're going to rot. Never looked worse. Maybe it's in the car. Could rust. And the first thing you reach for when you spill a drink, what was that, Sean? Another drink, he said. Another drink. Kitchen towels. Maybe we all use these. Whatever you can find. But we use them once. That's the problem. They last 5 seconds.
Roll trying to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you really could, couldn't you?
Still
Put the whole roll down.
dry,
And
would
it's
it?
frustrating. You're just watching your money fall apart and throwing it in the bin. Cash in the trash. Take your chamois, use it over and over. Save a tree, help the environment, and save some money. A little bit of pressure is all you need. In fact, I'm going to do it hands-free this time. Ready? That's capillary action.
Yeah, you can see it drinking it. You can see it
the
darker, yeah.
Yeah, the colour of the cloth change. That's capillary action. It's pulling the liquid from below, bringing it to the surface. I'll turn it upside down, do the other side. And that's all we need to do. Remember that drink? No need to waste it this time.
There it is.
Don't try that at home, seriously. I'm just kidding. Of course I am.
Of course.
You'd have to do it twice for a big spill like that. This time I'll use my hands. How long have I been working on this, do you reckon?
Oh, God.
20, 30 seconds?
Yeah, not long.
And you'd like to think that mess is
That
looking
was
a lot better.
liquid you
Well, how about if it's all gone, bone dry?
Whoa.
That's amazing.
Fantastic, right?
Draws the liquid out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sucks it through like it's, capillary action is what it is. Technical name.
Even
Don't
though we
ask me to
see that
explain.
demonstration so many times, it still blows me away because there's so much. Our producer's like, he's used so much liquid,
Yep.
and then it still soaks every last bit up, which is incredible.
There's the whole drink back in the glass.
Yeah.
Full pint of Guinness, maybe.
Oh, it turns my
Bit of ice. We're
Yeah, I
good
mean,
to go.
but seriously, it really works. And if you use it just once for a spill like that, you'll bless the day they came through your front door. They're just that good. They really are. I know a lot of our viewers have probably already got them, and they're probably thinking, wow, is that the real deal? Is that a mistake? It isn't, you know. You get 4 big jumbos, identical to the one I use. Here we go. Regular deal, 2 and a blue. 70 by 50 centimetres, remember, they are massive. That's our regular deal. You can still buy that package on the website. Try and avoid that. The item number you want is 469893, and then you get twice as many. So now 4 big jumbo sheets, 2 blue window chamois for £19, not 20, so it's £1 off, double the value. Absolute insanity. Jump in while the water's warm. There are hundreds of you picking them up. I'm not surprised.
And you'll use these every day, won't you?
Absolutely. If you're thinking, wow, do I need that many? Think of it this way. Here's one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house. You can cut it into quarters for dishcloths if you want to. The third one for your dog. If you don't have dogs, put it under the sink in case disaster strikes one day. We hope it won't, but you know, we'd rather you had one there in case than, heaven forbid, you get a big spill and then you'll remember the nice man from New Zealand and you won't have, not Australia, by the way. The last one, well, that can be a spare if they're all in the washing machine. Or what about jumpers? Jumpers, I hear you say.
What?
Woolly jumpers like this one, cashmere sweaters, Angora. When you wash them, you can't put them in the tumble dryer, right?
Nope.
Try this. Roll your jumpers up in a chamois. 20 minutes, half an hour. You might have to do it twice, 3 times. Your jumpers bone dry and ready to wear again. Same day service.
That's great.
Without dry
So the
cleaning
chamois
fees.
absorbs all the liquid from the jumper?
Yeah, it just
Through
sucks
the
all the
winter,
liquid
so
out.
difficult
Saves
to
on
dry
dry
though.
cleaning.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Love it.
So many uses,
ideas.
so versatile. But the deal on the screen is the deal you want to go for. Whether you are washing cars, caravans, motorhomes, whether you're using it on your works vehicles, kitchen counters, shower doors, drying down outdoor furniture, and when you're out for a walk, have some in your pocket to dry the bench before you sit down. Could be under the bowl, so when the dog drinks the water and it goes everywhere, it's actually absorbing the water. But for the dog wee, it'll pick every last bit up, and then it's machine washable, which is brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant to throw in the machine. Remember, they always dry soft. Just line dry them. If you're thinking of a pet towel, brilliant for that as well, for drying off the dog. How many times have you dried the dog and the towel's
Still
soaked and
wet.
the dog's soaked?
They do, they shake themselves. You think they're dry and there's still water going everywhere. Have it in the boot of the car for your dog before it gets in the car. Dries it, feet soft, dries dry them down, which is brilliant. But do put it under a bath mat to dry the bath mat.
Yeah.
You know, when you get on it soaking wet, that bath mat can stay wet forever, but it will soak the water through. Use it as well, perhaps at the back door for all those wet shoes and wet well into
Love what
boots
you said
and your
about umbrellas. Brilliant,
Yeah.
because it really is rainy season
when
already.
we were in America, when we went over that walkway, there was a place where you could dry your brolly, wasn't there?
Yeah,
Can you
that was
remember?
a big machine.
Yeah.
This'll do it.
That you just stand it on that and let it absorb, or even roll your brolly in it to dry it as
Yeah,
well.
that's
Or
another
when you
great
put your
idea.
brolly back in the car, roll it up in this, and it's not going to soak the boot of your car.
Oh, see.
And you think of all
New
these
ideas
things
constantly.
all the time. But one of the things we love is the accidents, the washing machine leaking, the radiator
Yeah.
leaking, or when you're defrosting your fridge, or your freezer, I should say. It's great for soaking up all that liquid.
That excess liquid.
Nothing else. You use towels, but the wet's still there. It's going all under the fridge freezer, whereas that's going to soak up the liquid so easily.
It's a brilliant bundle, but this is the number you need to go for. The show special, 469893 is your item number. Don't go for the second item on our website. In fact, we'll show you the website quickly. shopontv.co.uk, easiest way to shop. Still really busy on the phones. Very important that you go for that first item. Don't go for the second one. You'll pay more and you'll get less. The show special is the first item. You'll get 4 large and 2 small cloths for £19. Brilliant deal.
Massively busy. We've got hundreds of you on the website, but lots of you on the phones. If you are waiting on the phones, we will get to you as soon as we possibly can. But if you can get onto the website, do jump onto the website and check your basket out as soon as you can. The deal is only for the show. It is a special offer and it's only up until 3 a.m. If it's in your basket at 3 a.m, if we've still got stock, we'll give you a little bit of wiggle room just to check your basket through. But you do need to buy it. You can't come back at 3:45 and see this deal. This deal normally £40. It's £19 for the show only. So please do check your baskets out. But hundreds of you ordering, and it will be something you use every day of the week. And the smaller cloths, they say these are great for sort of mirrors and glass. They're like a finer, sort of tighter knit. I absolutely love these for my sunglasses and my seeing glasses. I cut those up and put them in my glasses case, and they're better than any of the actual sort of cleaning glasses cloths that come with the glasses normally. Absolutely brilliant. So all of that, £19. And remember, if you spend over 30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. So check other items out, or get multi-order these. Get some for the parents, the in-laws.
And if you do multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage.
Or business.
Yeah,
Perhaps
great.
you're a dog groomer.
You want to
or,
multi-order,
perhaps you're a plumber. Yeah, multi-order whilst you can and whilst you get this deal.
Now we're going to show you more demonstrations from a previous show with ourselves and Dave, but make sure you check out your baskets now.
This is the Miracle Shammy, made in Germany. They are super, super absorbent. Watch this. You just pull it in one direction. I say one direction, I'm snaking it. If I go back, it leaves streaks. We don't want that. Use it on your car. They're fantastic for that. Designed many years ago, made in Germany. Use it on big vehicles too, if you're lucky enough to have them. Caravans, motorhomes, trucks and trailers. Farmers love them on farm equipment. They are super absorbent. Hey, Shayley.
Yes.
There's one thing I haven't done to it yet. Did you guys notice?
What haven't you done, Dave?
What hasn't he done? He hasn't wrung it out. It's still picking up liquid. Look, it's like a thirsty camel. I've done about 6 passes already, and let's see how much we got, because now it's leaving a trail. Watch this. I mean, if you're using it around the home,
Gosh.
no longer really do people use them for washing cars too often anyway. It's a bit of a dying art, but round the home you'll love it. Maybe you're defrosting your freezer. Maybe you've got a washing machine that floods, a leaky pipe. Me, sometimes I take a shower, but with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside. So you can use it as a bath mat too. Good idea. I mean, sponges work, kind of. We know that. They pick the liquid up and then they drip and dribble and dump it all over the floor on the way back to the sink. Some of it ends up in your trousers, which is embarrassing.
Not good.
And what about these turkeys? Ever used one? J-cloths? Some people call them handy wipes. Tell me, what's handy about that? All it does is spread the mess around the kitchen. And try and pick up a spill with it.
No way.
What a turkey. Please, take your chamois. This is the most absorbent material known to mankind. Lay it in the mess and just keep your eye on the liquid. Like a liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it up.
Oh my goodness.
Absorb up to 20 times their own weight in liquid.
That's incredible.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And what I personally love about it is there's no drips. It locks it inside. Excellent. No drips. Walk across to the sink with it and you're not going to make a mess on the floor. So that's got to be handy, right? We'll give it a twist and it's ready to use again. If you're lazy like me, use the whole length. See how big they are? So you can use it for washing the car. You'll get the job done fast. What about windows? What about shower screens, patio doors? Any true surface like that, you get a wonderful streak-free finish each and every time. NASCAR drivers use them because they don't scratch the paint. They go in the washing machine whenever they're dirty, so that's got to be good, right?
And we're seeing it there in action on the car, and whether it's car, a motorhome, a caravan, absolutely brilliant. And they never go hard like the chamois normally do they?
Good
Which
point.
is brilliant.
Good point there, Hayley. I'm not sure what to call you guys now, Shayley or
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
Whatever you like. We've been called much worse, as
They
you
don't
know.
dry hard like the old animal
Yeah.
chamois. That's a great point. And I'm not here to slag anyone else's product off. You know, the old animal chamois are good, but they dry hard like a rock and they smell bad eventually. This one, it goes in the washing machine, so it's never going to smell bad. What about on the carpet? Now, this is what hooked me the first time I saw it and made me buy a Miracle Chamois, because accidents happen. We're actually breaking in a little puppy dog at the moment. So you've got a nervous puppy. You know, they run around with a wet tail and they make a little mess everywhere. It's not their fault, but it's very unfortunate. Big dogs too. Maybe you have one of those golden relievers. Yes, the bad jokes are coming out. Sorry. The worst animal, though, and we all know one, is the party animal.
Oh, yes.
Brings back memories of my childhood in New Zealand. Could be Uncle Frank on a Friday with the big bottle of 12-year-old whiskey. Oh, dear. And then the fights break out soon afterwards. Anyway, we won't get into that. But I'm going to make this as nasty as I can. This could be anything, by the way. I'm using Diet Coke. Could be tea, coffee, wine, water, whiskey, beer.
My word.
Doesn't really matter what it is. It all starts to smell bad eventually.
Yeah.
Even water. I think we know that. If you leave water on the carpet for long enough, it'll smell bad too. You ever spilt milk on the carpet? Heaven forbid. What a smell. Anyway, what we can't see at home, check this out, is underneath the carpet.
Oh,
my word.
Hardwood floors have seen better days.
And that's your floorboards that's gone onto,
That's
isn't it?
right. What about if you're on the first floor of a building and it leaks through into the ceiling of the level below and into the downlights, and now it starts becoming a major and very expensive problem. So if that was your last bottle of 12-year-old scotch, of course, well, what's the first thing you reach for when you spill a drink? The panic sets in. What, another drink? I swear that's what Sean just said to me. Another drink. Never mind. It's a bit early for kitchen towels. Maybe we all use these. Whatever you can find, right? Could be a tea towel. We've all done it. The loo roll. Run for that as well. The thing with kitchen towels is you use them once. They get wet. They fall apart. Yeah. It's like watching your money get wet right before your eyes, falling apart, and then we screw it up and throw it in the rubbish. They are expensive, aren't they? And what do we do next? Go and get some more. Yeah. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. Take your chamois, remove the excess liquid. By the way, I'm not here to tell you you'll never use kitchen towels again, but they are the enemy, really. I mean, you've got to think about the environment. There's a lot of deforestation going on out there, and this is part of it. So take your chamois, just lay it on the mess, a little bit of pressure with your hands. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet. Step on it. Not on the puppy, obviously. That stain's nearly gone. I'm going to do the other side. See the colour change in the cloth. Now remember that drink. If that was Uncle Frank's last bottle of 12-year-old scotch, no need to waste it this time. This is what we used to do in New Zealand anyway. A couple of fresh ice cubes. And Uncle Frank would never know the difference.
Oh, you're awful.
Be fine.
Don't try that at home, folks, especially if you have a nervous puppy dog.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do this one more time because that was a pretty big spill. And what you'll find is underneath, do you remember that big lake, that disaster beneath the carpet?
Yep.
That's going to be gone. And I firmly believe the floors should be pretty much bone dry underneath.
Oh my word, that is amazing.
It's actually drier here than it is anywhere else. It is. So, you use it just once, right, for a big spill like that. And as you know, it's paid for itself several times over. But you'll use it every day. And I know people say that. Lots of salesmen say it, don't they? You'll use it every day. But think about this. How often do you reach for a cloth? In a day, at least once. Yeah. You know, unless you're not house proud at all, you will use a cloth every day. So it's very very handy to have around. And please remember, you can cut them into any size you like. Fantastic. They're always clean to clean with. You throw them in the washing machine whenever they're dirty. Don't use fabric softener with them though. And if you're wondering what do we get for our money, look how big they are. You get 2 of these big jumbo ones. This is our regular deal. 2 big jumbo sheets, exactly the same as the one I use. And a blue one for windows. This is a $4.99 value. You get all that for $20 usually. I'm not sure of the item number. It might be on screen right now. Don't use that item number, because for this particular show, for no extra cost, what we do is double the value. So now you've got 4 of the big jumbos and 2 blue ones.
Brilliant.
For £20.
Honestly, brilliant.
Terrific value. This is where I think the folks at head office have been on the gin and juice when they make these specials up, because this is an incredible value. And if you're thinking, do I really need that many? Well, think of it this way. You've got one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house, cut it into quarters for dishcloths. Yep. The third one you could put under the sink for when disaster strikes, or if you have a dog, if you have pets, an absolute must. The fourth one, you could have this as a spare if they're all in the washing machine, or use it for jumpers.
Jumpers?
Jumpers?
What are we going to do with our jumpers?
Jumpers?
What are you
Only
on about?
woolly jumpers, cashmere sweaters, Angora, the kind of garments that you can't put in the tumble dryer. Take your wet jumper, roll it up in one of our chamois.
No way.
And in as little as 20 minutes, your jumpers are bone dry and ready to wear again.
How brilliant.
Great.
Honestly, so versatile. You'll use them, I think, every day of the week. We always reach for a cloth for something. There's so often there's a spillage, there's an accident, the washing machine has leaked. But put this under your bath mat to dry the bath mat off really quickly. Have it by the back door to put the wet shoes on and the umbrellas and things. Have it in the boot of the car to dry the dog before they get in the car, because it will dry the dog. A towel never does. The dog's still wet. So, honestly, so versatile. And the deal is incredible. Only for the show. And you have to get the right item number, otherwise you do miss out.
This bundle is brilliant value. Normally we do 2 large cloths and 1 of the blue ones for £20. You're getting 4 of the large and 2 of the blue for less, £19. Very important, if you are on the website, shopontv.co.uk, that you go for the right bundle. Don't go for the original, which is the second item that you see there. That's £20. You're getting more and you're paying less.
We're not quite sure why, because a buy one, get one free, it should still be £20, shouldn't it? But we've taken another £1 off. So go for the £19 deal, because you get more value for money. Remember, machine washable, even come with a year warranty as well, but you do need to order it during the show and get that basket checked out. Now, if you spend over £30, you have got PayPal Pay in 3. Lots of you multi-ordering the Miracle Shammy, but lots of you getting the Miracle Shammy and the tap adapter. And honestly, this will be, I think, one of the best things you buy if you've always fancied one of those posh taps.
Yeah, it gives you like a designer tap look, but it's also really practical because it aerates the water for you. It doesn't affect the water pressure. However, you use less water. It's really easy to fit. You don't need a plumber. You don't need any tools. It's as simple as this, as you're seeing here in the clip. It comes with lots of different adapters depending on which tap you've got. And you can see how easy it is. Now, it's got 360-degree rotation, so you can move around the sink without any splashback. You've got the aerated flow, but you've also got a spray function.
I love that spray function. I changed both of our taps, bought brand new taps and paid a plumber to actually put them in, take one out, put one in, because I wanted exactly what you're getting here for $19.99. You'll love the fact you can rinse down your vegetables, your fruit, rinse down your plates before you put them in the dishwasher. You can clean the whole of the sink because you've got that 360-degree sort of twizzle on it. You'll love the fact as well that you are using less water. But what I really love with this is it stops that splash. You know, sometimes you put the tap on too quick because it aerates it. It doesn't then splash back all over your work surface areas. Brilliantly made. The quality is quite incredible, and that one adapter is going to change your tap to aerate it to allow you to use less water and stop the splashback, but also to turn it into that shower function spray as well.
Italian manufacturer since 1962, and you are getting a twin pack. You're getting 2 of them. So one for the kitchen, one for the utility room. Maybe you want to give one away, keep one yourself. 2 for $19.99. 168.
We had an email the other day when they had one in the kitchen, one in the bathroom. But honestly, we had a really, when we met the gentleman that does it here, it's an Italian company, but the guy that does it here in the UK, lovely, lovely man. And he was telling us about some of the stories and why he got involved with the company. He absolutely loved the product. But he said they had an email actually a telephone call from a lady, and she said, I've had it 19 years. She said, but I need another one. And they're like, well, you know, what happened? Just out of interest, 19 years, what went wrong? And she's, oh no, we moved and we've got to take it with us.
Still working.
It's still working.
It's not my
I just
house
can't
anymore.
live without it in my new home. So honestly, grab that. If we'd have known about that before we bought brand new £100 worth of taps, I would have bought this in an instant, and so easy to fit as well. So grab that while it's there. But let's get back to our show special, and it truly is a special. Hugely busy, but we're still twice as busy with people with these in baskets. You need to check those baskets through. Deals only for the show.
Yeah, the price only stands for the duration of the show. Just over 40 minutes remaining. So if you want to go for the Miracle Shammy, if you've just tuned in and you're thinking what it is, it's the most absorbent cloth we've ever seen, but the bundle we've got is brilliant. It's like a buy one, get one free, but we knock £1 off as well. So you get 4 large cloths, 2 small, for just £19, but you've got to use the item number 469893. You're going to use it for so many different jobs, but we need to see it in action, because when you see Dave using it and you see how good it is, you'll see what a great result that you can get when you're using that Miracle Shammy. A brilliant cloth, Dave, and you've sold it for a number of years.
Yes, it's like an extension of my right hand now. I've been selling it for so long, and I keep coming back to it because it really works. I'm not too proud to say, you know, I've sold a few things that weren't so great down the years.
Dave.
Some are better than others, but I keep coming back to this because it's an absolute winner. And as for the deal, wow. Well, if I've got anything to do with it, you'll never see it at this price again. So, yeah, I mean,
upset him. He's a bit
if I didn't have a warehouse full of them, I'd be buying some myself. But do jump in. It's a heck of a price this evening, and it does run out at 3 a.m. I think we might sell out as well. So, you know, if you've got them in your basket, check them out now. Use the Miracle Shammy on your car. That's what they were designed for. Any vehicle, really. But most people use them around the home more than anything else these days. But if you're a car enthusiast, you'll love it there. Maybe you're lucky enough to have a big vehicle, a caravan, a motorhome, that private jet of yours down at the airport, guys. I know you've been using it on that.
The Shayley Mobile.
Yeah, the Shayley Mobile.
Shayley holiday.
Now it's leaving streaks. We want to ring it out. I'll show you how much you get.
Because you haven't wrung it out once, and look how much water's in there.
So around the home, they're fantastic.
Wow.
By the way, if you're using it on your car, I should just say this, try and keep it going in one direction. If you go back like that, sometimes you get streaks. You don't want that. But if you're a car perfectionist or enthusiast, that might be important to you.
Great for cars, but loads of people say it's great for the granite work surface tops, great for cleaning, great around the home.
Any true surface, you know, like windows, granite worktops, good example, marble, where you get those little water spots everywhere and they're a nightmare to keep clean. But yeah, it leaves a streak-free finish. Put it in the washing machine whenever it's dirty, so it's always clean to clean with. And in fact, we recommend if you're going to use it on a true surface like windows, shower screens, or your granite worktops, even the bonnet of your car, put it in the washing machine once before you use it. It breaks it in, gives it a nice skin like this one, so it won't leave streaks, but that's all on the instructions anyway.
You know where I've used ours, and I've forgotten to say this, under our drainer in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got a granite
the dish rack.
Even though it's got a little tray underneath, it does go everywhere, doesn't it? And then you get that horrible watermark that takes you forever to get rid of. I've just put a little bit underneath, so you don't visually see it, but it does,
it draws the water
in. It soaks the water in, even if it's splashed over the side.
Good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. That water spreads everywhere and it gets a bit manky and smelly, doesn't it? You want to keep that section of the house dry, or a little piece behind the tap in the kitchen as well, where it gets all moggy and soggy.
And your soap dish and things.
There you go.
Your liquid soap.
The dispenser,
Do lots of
under the water bowl for the dog, where you get those drips and dribbles everywhere. In the kitchen, you use it all the time. In the bathroom as well. Maybe you take a shower with the curtain on the outside instead of the inside like me. Use it as a bath mat. Ever leave the car window down on a rainy day, get a puddle on the seat? Maybe you're not as clumsy as me, but sponges work too to try and pick the liquid up.
They're rubbish.
As good as it gets if you don't have a chamois, I think.
That's going to go everywhere.
Drips and dribbles everywhere. Some of it on the floor. Yeah, try and catch it, unless you're a frog with webbed fingers. It's not going to work.
It's not going to work. And you know when you go through a drive-through and it's raining and you put your window down to get your food and your drink, all the water, it's all wet down the inside of your car door, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can never get that dry. Have some in the car for that.
Yeah, in the car. You just leave one in the car because when it's raining like that, the water gets everywhere, doesn't it? And it smells bad eventually. But around the home, forget about these. I don't know what you've got under the sink at home, but these, well, look, I've only washed this once. They fall apart. You get, I don't know, 10 for a $5. But you've got to keep going back and throwing them away. They're no good, right? Try and pick that up with one of these J cloths that stands for... No, we won't say that again.
Don't say it.
Take your chamois. It absorbs more than any material known to mankind. Keep one under the sink in case disaster strikes. Hopefully it won't. But watch this.
Don't look away.
Like a liquid vacuum cleaner, it picks it all up.
You see it, drink it.
Yeah, and of course this could be any liquid. Tea, coffee, wine, water, juice, doesn't matter. Locks it inside. Here's what I like. No drips. One or two. There were a few here earlier, actually. Sent them home. Give it a twist. Use it again. It's like Niagara Falls over here. But when it's dirty, throw it in the washing machine. And they will get dirty, of course they will. You can pick up grease and oil on the driveway with them and pop it in a bucket of bleach water, comes back good as new. Plasterers love them for picking up grout and stuff. Plumbers, we sell thousands of them to the trade. And car wash companies, well, look at this. NASCAR drivers use them because they don't scratch, and don't leave any streaks. Use it on your car, it's fantastic. Leave one inside the car. Dog groomers,
Things like that,
very, very popular for that as well. If you've got a dog, you need these. You've probably already got one. But if you're taking them for a walk in the rain, they come back with muddy paws and they're soaking wet. What are you going to use? A bath towel? And then what? You're going to use it on yourself?
And even if you have a dog towel, the dog towel's soaking, the dog's still wet. Does this, and then it's still everywhere, isn't it? Does this.
And what about the twizzle? Can you do that as well?
When you're twizzling? What is that?
It's on fire tonight.
Can you
some
believe
great demonstrations.
3 years of training for that?
I can imagine. Only 3?
Yeah, I imagine.
It's not over yet, though, is it?
No, still in training.
18 years.
Let's do the carpet, my favourite bit. Nervous puppy dogs make a mess. Not their fault, but very unfortunate. Got a big dog, there's the big dog. And if you don't have animals, well, the worst animal of them all, the party animal. I'm going to finish the bottle this time. Could be Uncle Frank with the 12-year-old scotch.
Gosh.
Finish the bottle. That's what my dad always taught me to do. And we'll start another one over here.
No,
this is Diet Coke. We don't use real dog urine, and we don't use 12-year-old scotch for obvious reasons. But whatever it is at your home, red wine, tea, coffee, juice, the kids with their Ribena. You want to get to it quickly, right? This is too big for the carpet. Should we make it worse?
No.
Why not?
Gosh.
It's the last 30 minutes or so of the show. Let's go crazy. Anyway, it doesn't stay on the top for very long. Take a look underneath.
Oh,
absolute nightmare. That's the hardwood floors. They're going to rot. It's going to smell bad. You want to get to it quickly, right?
Could drip downstairs.
Yeah, could drip downstairs to the building below and run to the kitchen in a panic. What do we run for? Well, everybody's got these, right? And I'm not going to tell you you'll never use them again, but you're going to use a lot less. They've never been cheap, but they doubled recently, like a lot of things. 2 double rolls a week. In a family home, I think that's pretty easy to get through. Over 300 pounds a year. You use them once, they get wet, they fall apart. They don't do the job. The mess is still there, by the way, just for reference.
Sure is.
Throw it in the rubbish bin.
I think if
go
you
and
use
get some
2
more.
rolls, it wouldn't soak that up.
I don't think it would. Cash in the trash. And it's very frustrating, isn't it, watching your money get wet, falling apart, and then throwing it away. Take your chamois, lay it on the mess, a little bit of pressure with your hands. Shall we do it? Shall we do it hands-free?
Do it. Oh.
So you're not even putting pressure, you're not rubbing. It's actually soaking. It's
hands-free. You can see the colour change in the cloth.
Yeah, you can.
This is capillary action. So it draws the liquid from beneath, brings it to the surface. We'll turn it over. And in how many seconds? Less than 20, I reckon. Let's see what we got. There's that spilt drink.
Oh.
Back in the glass.
Oh, no.
At this time of night, Hayley, it's important. All the shops are closed.
You wouldn't
that's
care
it.
at this time.
The last bottle of wine, think about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're going to try that at home,
Oh.
just put it through the coffee filter so there's no bits of carpet there when you reserve it. 2 fresh ice cubes.
Oh,
what they don't know won't hurt them. Now this, you can see the colour change. The carpet's back to normal. Tell you what, have a look underneath. Bone dry already.
So it literally draws the liquid through the carpet.
And it doesn't matter how thick the carpet is, whether there's underlay. If you press down hard, it pulls liquid up. Unlike with the paper towels, it just squashes it further down. And there's the whole drink back.
We're good to go. Now,
Bonus.
hundreds of you still got these in baskets. You've only got about half an hour to confirm your orders at this price. Do check out and confirm those orders. My word, you're busy.
And it's going up £21, so your deal is amazing. It's a buy one, get one free, but we actually give you £1 off as well. We're not sure why, but we love it. So if you're on our website, don't go for the wrong one. Go for this item number. 469893 is your item number. And use it for cleaning the car, cleaning the motorcycles, cleaning the caravan, cleaning the works vehicles, drying the outdoor furniture. Have some with you if you walk a lot, and you can dry that bench before you sit down. Put it under the dog bowl because they splash it everywhere if the dog has an accident. Ideal because it's super absorbent to clean it up, but then it's machine washable.
Yeah, and it dries soft. It's not like a traditional chamois. Just dry it on the line. The other uses we talked about pets as a pet towel. It's brilliant because it's so absorbent.
And
now,
it dries them.
Do remember as well, if you multi-order, you'll only pay one postage. A lot of you are multi-ordering right now. So if you do want to multi-order, maybe you want to buy a set for you, set for someone else, you'll only pay one postage.
And you're spending then over £30. So on our website, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 if you've got an account, which allows you to split that cost over those 3 payments. Get some for yourself, get some for your parents, or split the bundle up. It's entirely up to you. But you reach for a cloth every day. There's always a reason, whether you're washing up, whether you're cleaning the kitchen or the bathroom, whether you're washing the car, whether you're in the car and you want to demist the inside of the windscreen, whether you want to clean your seeing glasses. The blue ones are great for that. I cut them up and put in my glasses case. They're the best glass cleaner. Or whether you're in a situation where the washing machine has leaked and it's absolute panic, or you've defrosted the freezer, and there's water everywhere, and again you grab a towel, but all the towel does is it gets soaked, but there's still water everywhere. You saw how it drinks the water.
This soaks it up, then you can wring it out and soak it up again.
Put it under your bathroom mat. Bathroom mats stay wet forever, and you go in the bathroom and you get wet feet, and you had a shower ages ago, you had a shower last night, it'll draw the water out your bathroom mat. Put it by the back door to dry your wet shoes, Wellington boots, your umbrella. Have it in the boot of the car to drive the dog before it gets in the car. Dry their feet, dry their bodies, or wrap your umbrella up in it at the boot of the car, because when you brolly's soaked, and we've had some soaking rain, haven't we? It's going to dry your brolly.
It soaks the boot then, doesn't it? So yeah, so many different uses for this bundle, but the show special is what you're seeing right here in front of you. Really important that you go for this bundle that you see here. When you go to the website, make sure you go for that first item. shopontv.co.uk. You see that first item, it's £19. You get 4 of the large chamois and 2 of the small. Don't go for the second item, which is our usual bundle. You're getting more with this and you're paying less. Just £19, that first item.
And that deal, whenever we are able to do it, because it's a bit weird, isn't it? It's a buy one, get one free and we give you £1 off. We're not quite sure. But when they allow us to have this deal, yeah, a little bit weird. They only ever allow us to do it for the show, so you do need to check your baskets out. Coming sadly thundering towards the end of the show, we've got around about half an hour left. If you've just joined us, there's plenty of time to buy, but you do need to buy and check out as soon as you possibly can.
We're going to see lots more demonstrations, but let's take a look at some of the reviews. If you've just joined us, everybody loves the Miracle Chamois. John said, while watching your show tonight on the Miracle Chamois, I knocked over a cup of coffee on the caravan floor. Very wet, big puddle. Of course, course, I reached for the Miracle Shammy. Job done. A satisfied customer. What a brilliant product. That one there from John. Next up, we've got Phoenix Pete. He said, I ordered some of these a while ago as I do a lot of plumbing work for my own business. I was initially skeptical about whether they would be as good as they appeared. I'm more than happy to say they work brilliantly and have saved me from using paper towels, which I previously relied on. They're well worth getting. Can't imagine anyone being disappointed with them. That's Phoenix Pete there. And Ross had this to say. I had a small leak in my front room from the roof and it went all over the carpet. However, used the Miracle Shammy and it dried instantly and also helped keep the carpet dry whilst it was still leaking. Just bought some more. They are amazing.
I think for trade, you'll use them around the home every day of the week, but trade, plumber, hairdresser, drying the sinks after they've washed the hair.
Yes, that's a good
perhaps
one,
you've got a dog grooming business, and again, you could actually get the dog to stand on it, perhaps, so it's, you know, sort of drying it from bottom up.
Good idea. Yeah.
Or sit on
You don't mean
Hairdressers, that's a good one. Good for drying hair.
Would be, because the water goes everywhere when you're doing that thing.
And this one's actually got quite a bit of water in it, believe it or not. No need for any cameraman here to get nervous, but I'll show you in a second.
Because it doesn't drip.
Look how big they are, by the way. I tell people to fold them into a pad. The more times you fold it, the more it absorbs.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's easier to wring out that way, but they are so big that you might want to cut them. They're almost too big to use, especially with one hand. So a lot of people cut them into quarters to use as dishcloths around the home. There's actually a bit more than that.
And you were just swinging that cloth and nothing comes out.
Yeah, it doesn't like to drip, doesn't like to leak. But watch this, if this is your car, you want to dry it, just pull it in one direction. Now some might think, but he's going to and fro. What I mean by that is don't go back on yourself, or it leaves streaks. And if you're doing the car, you really don't want that. But you can do the roof, the boot, the bonnet without even wringing it out because they are super absorbent.
So you're completely dry in the car, so then you could wax it afterwards.
Yeah, one for washing, one for waxing. You get so many. You could have one in the bucket for washing, one for drying it off, one for waxing.
Yeah.
So you generally use it damp, don't you?
Yeah, always use it wet or damp, you're right. Unless you're doing something like waxing, polishing, buffing, maybe a little bit of detailing on the dashboard, you'd use it dry. Other than that, always use it damp. And by that I mean get it wet first, and then wring it out. Actually, we'll do this into the dish to show you how much we got. So if you're defrosting your freezer at home, or there's a leak somewhere, maybe a pipe that leaks, or a leak from the roof. I was in the gym the other day and there's just been a bucket sitting there for days and days and days. I don't have it's Portugal, right? They don't really care. They'll look at it
tomorrow time,
next month. But put a chamois down wherever there's liquid you don't want. In the bathroom as a bath mat, fantastic. Sponges work too, but you can't pick this up with a sponge. And they leak everywhere.
And you try and catch it, but
try and catch it with your fingers on the way back. Have you ever done it, viewer? You know you have.
Exactly what we do.
Yeah.
It's like a little dance over to the sink.
And it's frustrating, isn't it? These J cloths, forget about it. Spreads the mess around. Try and pick up a spill with it. Wow. Waste of time, waste of money. Take your chamois, lay it in the mess. Fold it in a pad, like I say. The more times you fold it, the more it absorbs.
Don't look away.
Watch this.
So clever.
They actually absorb up to 15 times their own weight in liquid, and like a thirsty camel, it holds it inside. No drips. Fantastic.
Didn't you have an email one time you were on? It was at a restaurant, and this was people knock drinks over and things.
Yes,
they can dry the bar area, the floor area, rather than having that wet floor sign for ages. They
very
can dry it really
popular in the hospitality trade. One of the famous coffee shops that ends in bucks. You'll see the baristas, not barrister, baristas using them on taps and stuff. Plumbers love them. Tilers, what do they call those guys? Plasterers. Yeah, it's really late at night for me, so I tend to trip on my words for the last 20 minutes.
We do it all night, don't worry.
Yeah. But look, on your car or on your windows, you might be thinking, what about windows? Just pull it in one direction. You get that wonderful streak-free finish each and every time. If you're using it on your windows or on your car, wash them once in the washing machine, and it gives them a nice skin so they don't leave streaks. If you could pass me the green sheet, please, Sean.
There you go,
all of the instructions on cleaning it, washing it once before you use it, all here, along with a 1-year satisfaction guarantee, which you'll never use. But have you ever had a 1-year satisfaction or any guarantee on a cloth?
No.
I don't think so. So yeah, what about the carpet? We'll do this again. Everybody's got carpet in this country, right? And some of it's very expensive. You notice I'm not trying to do any trickery here with a nice dark colour. We use Diet Coke on a beige carpet, so the colour contrast, you can see it straight away. Now this could be a nervous puppy, could be like our neighbour's dog, the Great Drain, or the Chihuahua, the Old Saturation, the Irish Wetter. But whatever it is, or maybe the neighbours come over for a drink. It's 99 days until Christmas, I just found out.
Yeah.
Soon it'll be Christmas party time. So you get the neighbours over for a little Christmas tipple, and you probably never want them back again if they spill a drink like this on your carpet. And it does happen, let's face it. If it's in the middle of the room and it's a colour like this, that sinking feeling hits you. What am I going to do to clean up this mess? You run for the kitchen and whatever you can find. Well, a lot of us use these kitchen towels.
Oh. And
we've got to try and do better for the environment, right? There's enough deforestation going on in the world as it is.
Situation like this, we do use them, don't we?
They don't do the job, and you
watch what happens. They get wet, they fall apart, they last 5 seconds, straight in the bin, cash in the trash. Here's a product that lasts 5 to 10 years. Works, well, 500 times better than your kitchen towels, but you be the judge. A little bit of pressure with your hands. If it's a puppy dog piddle, use your feet.
And I love the fact you're really not putting much pressure on there, but you can see it you can see it darkening. It's drinking
colour, doesn't
the liquid up.
It pulls the liquid from below. Capillary action, fantastic. So you can see the change from one side to the other. And that drink of yours, late at night when the shops are all closed, no need to waste it next time. Straight back in the glass. Some of my friends say it actually tastes better the second time around.
We've met your friend.
Yeah.
That's true.
We do things a little different down under. Anyway, there's still more drink in there, so I'm going to empty the carpet. We have to do it twice for that big spill. What you might be wondering at home is, what about underneath? That big lake that I showed you before that's going to rot the hardwood floors.
What about underneath, Dave?
What about underneath, Hayley? I'm glad you asked. I was running out of breath.
Soaking underneath.
Take a look. It's only bone dry. No tricks here, no smoke or mirrors. This really happened. Use it just once for a big spill like that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
But if you just used it once in an accident like that, it's paid for itself, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Never mind the drink you get to have twice. Save a bit of money there too. That's a proper good-sized drink. Almost a pint there. Do not try that at home. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I am. Should we tell them what they get?
Let's see.
Absolutely. So bone dry underneath. Unbelievable.
They've only got about 20 minutes to get this deal now. It's only for the show.
And I'm hearing there's hundreds of you with them in baskets. Don't miss out. 20 minutes to go.
Remember, if you put it in your
push the button.
Yeah.
Why is it still in your basket, viewer?
Yeah.
Are you asleep on the couch?
Dave,
if you're not, check out now.
Some people might think that they've put it in their basket, they've got the deal now. But the fact is, at the end of the show, it is going to go up in price, whether it's in your basket or not. You have to check your basket out. If you come back at 3:45 and think it's OK, I'm going to check it out, it'll have gone back up to £40.
Or in the morning before you go to work. What a miserable way to start the day, thinking you missed out on the deal of the century.
And we don't have Dave with us every week, which is a shame, because
too late will be the cry when the man with the bargains has passed you by. So our regular deal, £20. You get 2 big jumbo orange ones and a blue one for windows. Absolutely fine. Great value. I don't apologise for it. By the way, they are massive, 70 by 50 centimetres. So you can cut them to any size you want. Tonight, we double that and take £1 off. It's actually painful for me to say it.
Hurting him to say
so
that,
£19, 4 big jumbo orange ones, and 2 blue window chamois. Unbelievable. That's why we're busy. That's why people are ordering them in multiples. Because you probably realise they'll never be this price again if I've got anything to do with it anyway. So you get one for the car, leave it in the car. Here's one for the house for dishcloths if you want to cut them into quarters. You got 4 of the best dishcloths you'll ever use, and they'll last for years, unlike the rest of these turkeys you might have under the sink. The third one, you can use it for grooming the dog if you've got dogs, or what else could you use it for? Oh, under the sink in case disaster strikes. The fourth one, now here's a little curveball for you. Leave it in the utility room. Could be a spare if the other three are in the wash, but jumpers, woolly jumpers, cashmere sweaters. It's getting into that season where we're going to wear these a lot more. When you need to wash them, they've got to be hand washed, right? Then what do? Hang them over a chair or get a bath towel. And what are you going to do? Dry yourself with the towel? It's a nightmare. So take your wet jumper, roll it up in a chamois like this, and the capillary action just sucks the liquid out of your garments. In no time, your jumper's ready to wear. 20 minutes, half an hour. Don't get me wrong, you might have to do it 2 or 3 times, but same day service, no dry cleaning.
Going into
Saves
the
on dry cleaning.
Yeah, brilliant.
When you do wash a jumper like that or a heavy sweatshirt or
They
something,
never dry properly,
and then
do
they
they?
smell
They
horrible.
smell.
don't
Can
they?
smell,
Yeah, vile. So it allows you to dry that so quickly and wear it straight. If you've got a favourite jumper, which you know tend to wear time and time
Wash
and time
and
again,
wear.
wash and wear.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's a tip we got from a customer, and they're usually the best. So give it a try.
Oh, what did you say once about someone told you about seeds as well?
Oh yes, gardeners for germinating seeds.
Yeah. And what about in the fridge?
In the fridge as a crisper in your vegetable drawer.
Yeah,
You know, it
stop
takes
the-
away excess moisture from leaf vegetables
Yeah.
like lettuce and cabbage, gives them a longer shelf life. So yeah, just cut a small strip, put it in the veggie drawer.
And if you went on holiday and you had plants in the house,
You've
and
got
you
a
wanted-
phenomenal memory.
Yeah, and you water them, you know, whilst you're away, you can put a damp one under the plant.
Yes, if you're going on holiday, cut a strip, put it underneath, and hydrate your plants when you're on holiday.
Such a great bit of kit. Does so much great if you've got pets, without a doubt. Brilliant if you've got pets. It absorbs all those liquids. So pet accidents go straight in the washing machine. As you can see there, it always dries soft. It doesn't dry
Yes.
hard or stiff like traditional chamois.
And I love this, drying your dogs down. And we went and let my brother's dogs out a few months ago when he was at work and couldn't get back. And it was a wet day, typical. There was a towel by the door. They came in soaked, dried them, because I was going to leave them back in the house. And I was like, the towel's soaking wet. The dog must be dry. And there was water everywhere. The towels don't dry them, do they? Whereas have this in the boot of the car, dry them before they get in the car, dry their feet before they get in the car. Have one by the front door for the wet Wellington boots, the wet kids'
Umbrellas,
shoes, the
like you
umbrellas.
said. Great for
and things
wrapping
like
an
that.
umbrella.
Or even underwear, you hang the coats. When your coats are wet,
And
hang
they're
them
all
up and they all
dripping,
drip
yeah.
everywhere. Have one in the boot of the car and wrap your brolly in it so it doesn't soak the boot of your car. Have one under your bathroom mat, so rather than your bathroom mat saying wet forever, which they do, especially at this sort of time of year when we've not really got the heating on and nothing really gets dry, does it? And you go to loo in the middle of the night and the bathroom mat's
soggy
still
under your
wet.
feet,
So
yeah.
put it under the bathroom mat and it'll draw the water out of it. And just for drying up the bathroom after you've had a shower, after you've had
shower
a bath
screen,
and
yeah.
things.
Because it doesn't leave any liquids behind.
As I'm reaching out the
all.
bath for my glass of wine, it always drips all over the floor. Not the wine, just the water off my arm. And I could dry that up really
Yeah.
quickly and easy. Obviously, do have a cup of tea. It's much better for
Drink
you.
responsibly. We've got a brilliant bundle for you, but it's only for the duration of the show, which is nearly over. If you are on the website, just want to point out and make sure you go for the right item. If you're on the phone and you're still waiting, we do apologise. Still
It's
really
so busy and so many. I would say one of the busiest shows we've had, and with Miracle Shammy, and at this time of night as well, so still massively busy. Don't go for the second item. That's the normal deal, which Dave would love you to buy that because you get 2 of the large and 1 of the blue for £20. Go for the first one because you get twice as many, 4 yellow, the large, and 2 of the blue. So it's a buy one, get one free, but for some reason we knock £1 off as well in this deal. So you've actually got £19 for twice as much as you would normally get for 20. I know it's very confusing, but when they do allow us this deal, which isn't always, they always time limit it. It's not a deal we can have available all the time, so it is purely till the end of the show. If you get it into your basket, we will give you a little bit of wiggle room to check your basket through, but I'm really sorry, just putting it in your basket doesn't save the price. You must check your basket out, and so many of you sadly will miss out. It will go back up to £40 after the show, so please check your baskets. You'll love it. We reach for a cloth every day. There's a spillage nearly every day, isn't there? You will use these every day of the week.
And if you do multi-order, you'll only pay one postage. So if you want to go for a couple of sets, you can do that.
And you'll get PayPal Pay in 3.
Yeah, you can spread the cost if you're paying online
On our
with
website,
PayPal
yeah.
Pay in 3. 469-893 is the number you must go for to get that show offer, but only for the next 10, 15 minutes. 13 minutes, in fact. Let's take a look at some reviews.
Unlucky for some, but not unlucky if you check your basket out.
Lucky if you check out. Yeah, Ross said this. I had a small leak in my front room from the roof and it went all over the carpet. However, used the Miracle Shammy and it dried instantly and also helped keep the carpet dry whilst it kept leaking. Just bought some more. They are amazing. That's what Ross said to say. Phoenix Pete said, I ordered some of these a while ago. I do a lot of plumbing work for my business. I was initially skeptical about whether it would be as good as they appeared. I'm more than happy to say they work brilliantly and have saved me from using paper towels, which I previously relied on. They're well worth getting. I can't imagine anyone being disappointed with them. And then we've got one more for you from John. While watching your show tonight on Miracle Shammy, I knocked over a cup of coffee on the caravan floor. Very wet, big puddle. Of course, I reached for the Miracle Shammy, job done. Satisfied customer. What a brilliant product. And we hear loads of people, and same at shows, Dave, when you're doing the exhibitions, lots of people come up and tell you how great they are, don't they?
Yeah, and that's why I love selling this product, really, amongst other reasons. But people, yeah, they come back and they buy them every year. And yeah, we often say, don't believe us, read the testimonials. Sean's just read a couple, but there's thousands, hundreds of them online.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And it's great to see people using them in business, whether you're a plumber, a hairdresser, whether you're a dog groomer, the caravan for camping as well. But in a caravan, when the windows, I don't know if posh caravans get condensation, but our caravan got condensation.
That was quite a while ago.
Yeah, and drying that current condensation, or even in the car, condensation on the windscreen.
Yes.
I bet yours was posh.
Oh,
I bet you've got a posh caravan.
Oh, it wasn't ours, it was when Haley.
A Spirit, was it called a Spirit or I can't remember.
little.
Yeah,
But
we had bunk beds in our
Did you?
caravan. Yeah, my dad
look,
had hammocks because there were
reminiscing on
6 of us.
Don't get started on the caravan.
in a
stories.
4-berth
We'll be here all
caravan.
night.
Good times.
Good
Great,
times.
and a dog.
And unless it rains though consistently, right? At least you're undercover.
We just played
But then there's
Scrabble.
mud everywhere. I mean,
so true,
we're addressing
yeah.
the caravanners now, but I used to do a lot of caravan
Caravan and
exhibitions.
boat shows. We used
They
to.
love them,
Yeah.
and not just for wiping down the caravan, but inside. Maybe you rock up to the campsite and you can't get the beast level, and then you take a shower and it runs off everywhere. Use one as a doormat on the way in, but you can use them the same way in your home. You know, if you've got a dog and they come back from a walk, lay one down at the door so that they walk in, you can clean their paws. I mean, a lot of people might say, don't bring the dog in when it's got muddy paws.
Oh, don't leave it outside.
Gotta
My
bring the
wife
dog.
just pampers our dog.
Good.
Doesn't matter.
What's
Goes
the
in the
dog
swimming
called,
pool.
Dave?
Maya.
Maya.
Evening Maya. She might be watching.
Nice.
But
Maya.
yeah, she goes in the pool all the time.
Right.
Comes back from a walk and just boom, straight in the pool. Great swimmer. And then I'm like, dog can't come inside now. Oh, and it's only water, Dave. I get to hear. It's only water. But yeah,
We can clear it
If
up.
it wasn't for the Miracle Shammy, by crikey.
If you came wet, you've got to stay outside.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know how it works. Anyway.
Don't get in the pool.
Round the home, they're fantastic. If you spill something, and everybody does at some point, right?
Always.
As a bath mat, great.
Yeah.
But maybe you just, if you're doing the kitchen counters, by the way, it's the best dishcloth you'll ever use. You can scrub and scour your pots and pans with it, keep your kitchen counters nice and dry. And then
on granite,
straight in the
things like
washing machine, on granite and marble worktops,
Worktops.
in the washing machine when it's dirty. Now you'll see I've done a few passes with it, it's starting to leave a trail. And that's what it does when it's full. But to give you an idea of how much it holds, well, this dish holds up to 5 cups of water. Pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
So if you've got a spill around the home, leaky pipe, washing machine that floods, the kids have had a bath, splished and splashed everywhere, or you've got a dog that comes in from the swimming pool. Sponges, try and pick a mess up like that with a sponge. You'll be here until tomorrow night and you just won't get it, and it drips and dribbles everywhere. You ever done this one?
Yeah, you do.
Eventually,
Yeah. And
you're out of
can't
luck.
touch it. Yeah.
Yeah, take your chamois, lay it in the mess. Keep your eye on the liquid. I just like to tell people, fold it in a pad and watch this.
Look at that.
Sometimes a picture speaks 1,000 words, but look at that. It just
drinks
drinks
it.
up the liquid, holds it inside like a thirsty camel, No
it doesn't
drips.
drip.
No drips.
Now
That's
we have
a
got
great
queues on the
feature.
phone. Dave, we've just gone massively busy. Busiest point of the show. I think you've realised that clock is there for a reason. The deal is only for the show. You must check your basket through. It will go up to £40 if you don't check that basket out. The phone lines are massively busy. We will get to you as soon as we possibly can. But if you can get onto the website, don't just put it into your basket. It's not going to guarantee the price. Sadly, it will still go up in price. You need to check that basket out.
We will give you a little bit of wiggle room just after the show, so please make sure you confirm your orders. You can use the wiggle room if you want to, but you've got to be quick.
Yeah, if you come back at a 25 to 4, sadly, it's gone up to £40. If you come back at 6 o'clock before you go to work, it's gone back up in price. You need to check your basket. It's honestly, it's £19.
It's £19, and you're going to spend the money anyway. There's no getting away from that. You're going to spend it several times over on these alone in like 3 months. So it's a great solid investment. It's 19 quid.
So much of that.
Use them over and over. They last 3 to 5 years if you use it every day. Up to 10 years if you use it once a week to wash your carpet.
What'd you get, Dave?
What about the carpet?
Should we do the carpet?
We've got time for the
We're
carpet.
losing our way.
Quick, get
I don't
we've got time. We've got time.
Yeah.
I was worried.
Did you want to give it a go? We're always looking for talent here at Shammy
It's an
HQ.
audition.
Now's not the time, is it? Nervous puppy dogs? You got one of those? We bought a puppy for the kids. Christmas present. It's the gift that keeps giving. You've got to be a patient man to be a puppy trainer, or a patient lady as well. Big dogs too, of course. But at this time of night, the most familiar animal that you'll see is the party animal. Everybody knows one. Uncle Bill with the 12-year-old Scotch. Auntie Hayley with the red wine. The kids, not at this time of night, I hope, but Ribena fruit juice. Now that's a big spill. Too big for the carpet. Hopefully you'll never get a spill this big at home. But we're trying to create the biggest mess we can, you know. Have a look underneath the carpet.
That's the thing underneath.
That's what we can't see. You can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the real deal. It goes through quickly. It rots the floorboards. It'll rust your car if you've had a spillage in the car.
Downstairs.
Take the kids through McDonald's and they give them the big upsized Diet Coke like this, and it lands all over the back seat before you get to the exit.
If you don't get it clean.
Yeah. Keep a chamois in the car. I used to spill a coffee on the way to work all the time. So. Forget about these. Public enemy number one in the kitchen. Cash in the trash. You use them once, they last 5 seconds, they fall apart, and they go straight in the bin. The mess is still there, by the way. Here's a product that lasts 5 to 10 years, works 500 times better than a paper towel, in my opinion. But you be the judge. A little bit of pressure with your hands, and this happens quickly. Flip it over.
Oh, that's super quick.
Let's see how much we got for that very quick application.
Oh, my
there you
word.
go. Enough for half a pint, at least. Back in the glass. I've never done this, but some people say back in the glass, 2 fresh ice cubes. If it's a spirit or if it's beer, you put it through the coffee filter first to get rid of the bits of carpet.
And you say you've never done it?
I've met a lot of people that have. I wouldn't do something like that.
I've never done it, but do this. Don't do that.
You'll have to do it twice for a big spill like that. This time, look at the carpet colour now. And after I've done the second push with my hands, check it out. Back to normal. And underneath the carpet, check this out. Would you believe it's bone dry already?
I mean, that is incredible, isn't it?
It actually staggers me every time I do it still. They're just fantastic. They really are. If you haven't got yours yet, if they're in the basket, time to check out. Jump in while the water's warm. Do treat yourself. You won't regret it, I promise you.
Now, we're still getting busier and busier. Hundreds of you still got them in baskets. Remember, the price only for the duration of the show. So if you want to get this deal, confirm your order. What do we get, Dave?
This is value. This is value. Look how big they are, 70 by 50 centimetres. You can get them about 2/3 of the size, something similar, in the car service places. What are they called? One that ends in Ford and it's got an orange sign.
Starts with an H.
Forget it. So you get one piece, I think, 2/3 of the size for about 18 quid. Our regular deal, £20, would get you 2 of the big jumbos and a blue window chamois, $4.99 value. Terrific value. We don't even apologise for that. But if you're quick enough, And we're down to minutes now,
Now,
not
just
many
gotta
of
say,
them.
Again, apologise if you're waiting on the phone. If you
So
can go to the
busy.
website, there's still big queues on the phone.
We will
Please go
get
to
you
the
as
website if you
soon
can.
as we can on the phones, but we know we have got people waiting.
Y'all ready for this? Double.
More?
Yeah.
Double the value.
This is why we're busy.
4 big jumbos. Stop it. Stop it. 2 blue ones. 1 for the house, 1 for the car. Leave it in the car. The third one, have it as a spare underneath the sink, maybe if there's a disaster. Maybe you'll never use it. Use it on the dog. And the fourth one, what about jumpers?
Jumpers?
Jumpers? Big woolly jumpers,
You're a
cashmere
big
sweaters.
woolly jumper.
Oh, thanks. I've been called a lot worse. And by you, actually. Yeah. Take your woolly jumper, roll it up in a chamois. We're pretending this is soaking wet. You've just hand washed it, right? Now it's a nightmare to dry. It can take up to 3 days. They smell bad. Roll it up in your chamois. Do it 2 or 3 times.
idea.
Bone dry, ready to wear. Same day service. Saves on
And
dry
sometimes
cleaning.
you want something, don't you? And it's dirty, it's in the washing basket, and you can dry it in an instant. Got to say a massive thank you to Dave. Hugely busy, still hundreds of you with these in baskets. Loads of people waiting on the phones. You must check your baskets through. We don't have Dave with us every day of the week, so
Thank
it's
God
always
for that.
great to have Dave with us. It's always lovely to have you
Thank
with
God
us.
they cry.
But
Thank
it
you,
means
viewer.
we don't
Enjoy the
always
rest
have
of
this
your
deal.
evening and enjoy your chamois.
Yeah, but you've got to confirm your orders
Check
and
it
check out. Remember what a great bundle you've got, how many uses you've got with this. 469893 is your item number, whether it's just drying off garden
Well, originally
furniture.
bought for cars, caravans, motorhomes, boats, but yeah, dry the garden furniture. Dry a bench before you sit down when you're out on a walk, so it's dry so you can sit down. Put it under the dog bowl, wipe up the dog wee. They're machine washable. They wash brilliantly.
And they dry soft, they don't dry stiff like traditional chamois. Just dry them on the line and you'll use them time and time and time and time again. As a pet
Right,
towel,
they're
as you saw there, brilliant.
Yeah, because a regular towel, the towel's soaking, but the dog goes like that and it's still wet. There's water everywhere. Have one in the boot of the car to dry the dog before it gets in the car, just to dry their feet on a damp day. Have one by the back door so you put all the Wellingtons and the shoes on and the wet umbrella. Have it under the coats that are hanging so it all drips out. Have it under your bathroom mat to dry the bathroom mat so you don't walk in the bathroom and get soaking wet feet because someone's just got out of the bath or the shower and the bathroom mat's really wet. And then use it all over your home for cleaning. You always reach for a cloth, and these great for glasses. When I say glasses, I mean seeing glasses. And for my glasses, seeing glasses, my sunglasses, I cut those up and put them in my glasses case, better than any cloth that's come with any of my glasses.
But it's not yours at this price
No,
until you
you've
check
gotta be
out, and the
quick.
price is just for the duration of the show. Now, we will give you a bit of wiggle room just after the show, so you will have time to confirm
But
your
yeah,
orders
when
and
you
check out.
put it in your basket, don't think, oh, I've saved the price. The price will still go up. So if you nip to the loo, go and get yourself a cup of tea, you come back at 25
Do
to
it right
4,
now.
it will go back up to £40. So please check your baskets through. You've got an amazing deal. So buy one, get one free, and you get an extra £1 off.
Hundreds of you still with them in baskets, so confirm your orders and check those baskets out. If you are waiting on the phone, again, apologies. If you can go to the website, please do. shopontv.co.uk and use the item number that you see on screen, 469893. It's the first item on the website.
And remember, we don't have Dave with us every day of the week or every week of the month or even every month, actually. But when Dave does come, he does try and bring a great deal. This deal, when we get it, we only get the opportunity to do it for the show. So check your baskets out and enjoy. But thanks for watching.
I'll see you very soon. See you later.
Bye.